Hey there, adrenaline junkies and academic flunkies. My name is Zeke Freak, and I fucking hate long walks on the beach. Joining me today are my usual cohorts Kevin, the prestigious preparatory predator of predacious predilections, and Saradin, who wants a sequel to Myst called Wrist, where you solve puzzles by dual-wielding Wiimotes. And together, we're gonna accidentally get two items from the vending machine with one purchase because the previous guy who ordered that item got it stuck in the last ring. Welcome to the Baka Gaijin show.
Tell me more about this Myst sequel you speak of.
I think I summed it up pretty well. Kevin, where's my golf clap? It should have arrived by now.
One moment, hold on. It's getting there. It's getting there. It's getting there. There it is.
Congratulations to me for doing that.
It's marvelous.
Yes. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome, welcome.
Welcome,
Yes.
welcome.
Yep. Yeah, I can't operate the soundboard when I'm reading that.
You know, the funny thing is, adrenaline junkies and academic flunkies perfectly describes Saradin and I specifically.
Right. Yeah. That's
You say
yeah.
academic flunky. What is that? What do you?
Which is weird. Which is weird. Well, he's insinuating that you're a failure. But,
No! No, I'm the failure!
Right. Well, we have that on record now. Congratulations, everyone. We got him.
No, it's
I
fine.
mean, here's my life story. My life story is that I went to school, graduated
Now,
with
this
honors.
is a story all about how.
You will not interrupt my story. This is my life story. You will respect it, even if you don't respect me. Anyway, so I grew up. Was always accelerated in school because I was, a smart kid, and then I went to college, full ride to UD for engineering. Discovered that I fucking was terrible at and also hated engineering. And then I didn't know what I wanted to do, so I dropped out. And then I tried a stint at my local community college. It was for manufacturing design. And then didn't like that either. Actually, I loved that, but they wanted me to take all of my, fucking what do you call it? The gen ed stuff, like English and writing and all this other
Right.
shit.
The core classes?
Yeah, the stuff that I had A pluses and graduated with honors for in my high school. They wanted me to retake it for college. Yeah. Which is the stupidest fucking thing about college. You go to college, you get a full ride to you're paying $36,000 a semester at a big name college, and you don't even touch your major for the first 2 years because they want you to basically repeat high school, but like with half the time. And you're paying you're doing 36,000. I remember I went to UD.
Okay.
Kevin,
I
shut
remember-
the fuck up, you university-less fucking loser. I'm vetoing
Yeah, I know,
your
I
skill
know.
issue.
Fair enough, fair enough. No, I'm saying,
Anyway.
I'm
I
saying,
refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
fair enough.
Either way, so what happened was I went to the community college, did that, and then I tried a thing in design. I'm a creative person, right? Like, I'm a creative person. I come up with good ideas. I'm a creative problem solver, but I could never find a major that really fit me. So eventually, I dropped out and then got obsessed with VTubers. So that's my life story. Don't come out of college, but become obsessed with VTubers. It's thing. So
I love how it's just like academia, dropout, Kiwawa.
Chihuahua.
As you
But-
do.
Right. Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Stay in
anyway.
school, kids. Not
Actually,
even
no. I left school, and then what I did was I went to go work for McDonald's for 8 years, and by the 4-year mark, I was basically the second highest position in the store,
Right, yeah.
running half the business by myself. And
Well, since this is the life story podcast now, I need to confess that at age 6, I was born without a face in 15 different log cabins.
they sewed you together like Frankenstein's monster.
hmm My father was a strong woman.
You would make an excellent main character for the Velma show.
This is some
Well,
real
thanks.
main character energy.
Right, this is some Kino main character. But yeah, no. So that's
Yeah,
my
I
life
tend-
story, and then
I
I've
tend
still
to-
maintained a lot of friendships with a lot of good friends who are in college, so I have access to a ton of great resources.
Ooh.
Kevin, watch it.
Because,
Kevin, watch it.
they aren't failures like me; they're not into VTubers.
Right.
They're yeah. Actually, I'm pretty sure most of them would be if I ever introduced them, but we don't hang out often enough for me
Do
to
we
really
just
bring that up.
backpedal back into calling yourself a failure after this whole thing was to dismiss the fact that he insinuated that you were a failure?
No, my
as we all
point
know
was
that he
I'm
did.
a failure.
Right. Well, these things are not mutually exclusive, Kevin. Welcome, failures, to the Failure Show.
Anyway, I'm not a failure. I'm on a podcast that gets like 6 views.
Exactly.
I have 400 followers on fucking Twitter.
Mhm.
You can't call me a failure.
Yeah.
By every modern
Yeah,
metric, I'm a
Kevin.
success.
Yeah, Kevin, you can't call him a failure.
By every modern metric, I'm a success.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you might be an engineer with tons of money and a happy career and a happy wife and a happy life, but I have 400 subscribers on Twitter, so fuck off.
There's that, yeah.
I'm better than you by every modern metric.
Goddamn right.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Walter White. See, Walter White, everybody's favorite success story.
No one, yeah.
Totally agrees with me.
Yeah, no one understands clout like Walter White. Speaking of chasing the grind, Kevin, what have you been up to lately, aside from horrendous failure and disappointment?
I mean, aside from that,
Yeah.
well,
Compartmentalize your life for a little bit here.
well, I am almost done with Precure season that I'm currently watching. I'm gonna
Right,
finish that
5, which
today.
is actually 8.
4, actually.
Wait, is it 4, which is actually 8, or 8, which is actually 4?
Yes, Precure 5 is actually the 4th season, but its sequel, 5 Go Go, is the 5th season.
Right.
Yeah.
But the title is actually 555.
It gets
Much like-
confusing.
Much like Interstellar fame.
I guess. No, that's 5555.
That's a different Precure season you haven't gotten to yet.
Yes. Anyway, but I began Breaking Bad with these two chucklefucks.
Just
Well,
now,
you began
huh?
it with me. The second and third episode was with Zeke.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, because like we were super bored and we were like, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Breaking Bad! Let's go!
Right.
3 episodes in, this show is understandably Kino. Yeah, I get why people like it. It's
Golf clap
understandable.
worthy?
No, golf clap worthy, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? The yippee was justified. No, yeah.
Thank you.
First 3 episodes of the show. Holy shit! What a way to hook you. It's just such a damn good show. Very well written. Very tightly paced.
Yeah.
Looking forward to seeing how shit develops over the course of the series. Because like I know next to nothing about it aside from memes, and from what I know, the memes are. They typically obscure some truths about the narrative for the sake of
No,
comedy.
Kevin, I don't know what you're talking about. You're gonna really lose it at the scene when Walter White loses at the Rainbow Road.
Wait, shit, that's real?
Yeah, totally.
Ah, damn! I can't wait to figure out how that happens.
Walter White Mario Kart arc, let's go!
He just starts freaking out when the blue shell is coming at him. Ah!
Yep.
Man.
Walter, if you lose, we'll sit on your face.
Finally, a show where the grocery store arc does indeed hit different.
At last, Lord. Anyway, no, yeah, started Breaking Bad. That's really, really good. I got KO the Kangaroo free on Epic Games, and I think I'm probably gonna start that soon.
Sure.
Enjoy the voice acting. It is. Isn't that like a Polish game or something?
Yes, it's made by Poles. It's good. I played it last year when it came
It's
out.
a good
pretty
platformer. It's just the
Yeah.
voice acting is notoriously like hokey,
I mean,
Yeah.
that's fine by
and
me.
it's very funny.
There's a charm to Polish people trying their best. You know,
Of course.
I'm sure many neighboring countries would also agree.
Wow, World War II jokes.
Yeah,
Let's go!
keeping it topical.
I made a
Right,
joke.
current events and such. Come
I
on,
just
man.
saw a
Come
documentary
on.
about this guy called Hitler. Somebody should go
You should
stop him.
him.
I love lemonade. I just wish I didn't have to kill so many lemons to make it.
I also watched Dune Part 1.
Ah.
I need to rewatch it because holy shit, that movie's dense as fuck.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's
like
really
if
good.
Cognac was a movie.
It's a really damn good movie. I really like it. It's Brown has never looked so beautiful.
Yeah, no. Dune is a shockingly pretty film for a movie that is basically brown, yellow, and orange, and black, almost exclusively in color palette.
Yeah,
Nice.
a lot of it is carried just by really strong cinematography and design work.
Well, yeah, that's the one thing, is that they make every scene visually interesting, even given those color palettes.
Oh yeah.
I'm cursed with curiosity.
Yeah, you should watch it. Looking forward to the sequel. Definitely gonna need it. Yeah, but yeah,
Well, and I heard their plan is to actually adapt all of the books, which is going to get really fucking weird. Like I won't tell anybody what happens, but I have a friend who loves the Dune books and has read all of them. And I will just tell you that Paul's story is really bizarre after the first book.
yeah.
I didn't know they were gonna do all of them. I thought they were gonna do like a trilogy where the first two films are two halves of the first book, and then they're gonna do Messiah. That's all I heard.
Yeah, they're gonna do Messiah, and then they're going to do a TV miniseries adapting Children of Dune.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, that's three of the books.
It's getting there. It's getting there.
Getting any further beyond that, you start to get into some very, very, very strange stuff. Like it stops being a sci-fi, and it more starts being like a surrealist, existential, like it goes from this beautiful painting of a desert to like it goes from a beautiful painting of a desert, okay, it's pretty, everybody understands that's a desert, to some abstract artour piece that has, where obviously the artist knew what he was talking about, but like everybody else is like, what the fuck is going on in this book?
Sure.
To a desert, I don't know, a desert painted on a toilet. I don't know. Make some bizarre nonsense modern art reference here, and that's what I'm trying to get at. Like the books become exactly. I don't even know. I don't know how to describe it. It gets fucking weird, man.
Wow, that's a lot of words.
Thank you, Duke.
Thank you, Duke.
He knows when he's needed. Unfortunately, he doesn't know when he's not needed, so it all kind of balances out.
Well, you know what they say, Duke never comes early.
Always bet on Duke.
God. I love that that's the tagline Randy went for when they delayed Duke Nukem Forever again. It's like, Duke never comes early.
I've got balls of steel.
It's great. Fucking great. No, yeah.
Duke Nukem was so powerful he can make GameStop employees recognize a 14-year-old pre-order receipt. So,
it's like we have to honor it. It's a valid pre-order.
Yep.
Technically, it's still a valid pre-order.
Reminds me of that tweet from earlier this week. When they reported GTA 6 will cost $1 to $2 billion, and the guy's like, I better start saving up then. Some of the comments like, yeah, I'm going to put in my $5 at GameStop to reserve it, and I'll figure out the rest as we go.
Oh, man. Fucking wow. No, yeah, if there's an issue that I have with the first Dune movie, it's just that the first hour is kind of clunky, but that's because it has to deliver a lot of, like, world building, lore, character motivations, and a bunch of other shit, just so that it can get to the meat and potatoes of the actual story.
Yeah, not to mention all the dance numbers.
I think you've misunderstood what kind of movie Dune actually is.
I think you downloaded the wrong version of Dune.
Oh. No, I think no, wait, sorry. I confused that with Star Wars Kinect. My bad.
See,
it's easy to get them mixed up.
now imagining an alternate universe where we got Dune Connect. The fuck?
It'd be interesting.
Dune Connect, based primarily off the David Lynch movie.
Dune, entire soundtrack by Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo.
Jason Derulo. What is he
no,
doing these days?
That's a very good question. Well, being the de facto man in chair, as I am now,
I bet he's getting his dick sucked right now as we speak.
entirely possible he is getting
That's
his dick
totally
sucked.
possible. Of course, it's
Yeah.
possible with literally anyone. So
I'm sure. I'm just saying I feel like it's more statistically likely with Jason Derulo. If you were to construct, say, I don't know, some kind of tier list.
no,
Based on-
we're not doing this. We're not doing it.
Some
We're
sort
not
of
doing
tier
this.
list
I'm
based
fucking
on
done.
what random person is more likely to have their dick sucked at any given moment when you're talking about them. I feel like Jason Derulo would be about A tier, maybe.
Well, in March 2023, Derulo was announced as the judge for the Australian version of the singing competition The Voice, replacing Keith Urban.
Oh,
Is Keith Urban like traditionally Australian?
I don't know.
Well,
All I know is that circa 2004, he was a handsome man at the peak of the tube top era.
yeah, he is Keith Urban is
Just to clarify, he was not wearing the tube tops.
yeah, he is Australian American but born in New Zealand.
I made that tweet a while ago where you could take circa 2004 Keith Urban, and he's kind of like the long lost third brother of Boromir and Faramir.
Yes. Oh God, I remember you. I remember you mentioned. Yeah. Yep.
Everybody go look up Keith Urban circa 2004 and tell me he is not the secret lost third brother of Faramir and Boromir.
Yeah, I'm putting the 3 up here on the video now.
Or their incestuous love child.
Oh.
You never know.
Or some sort of weird Patara fusion.
Speaking of, I recently, well, I didn't play through it, but I watched a very detailed playthrough of 12 minutes, and woo, that ending is something.
So I've been told.
Anyway,
Sure.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's something.
Let go of me! I need to tell him I understood that reference!
Let me go!
Right.
Let me go! No, yeah, outside of that, Overwatch.
Yeah.
Who the fuck cares about that game in the year of our Lord?
Excuse you!
They banned Sigma for a whole 13 hours. So sad.
They patched that real fast.
Yeah. Well, they couldn't have you. They couldn't leave Slippy hanging, you know.
I can't leave Slippy hanging.
Slippy's dead. Nice!
Let's go!
Slippy's dead.
You know, one thing that Star Fox 64 missed the opportunity for was in the original game. If your wingman died, they fucking died. Like perma died. So yeah.
Oh yeah, you could do a playthrough. You could do if they ever do like a remaster of it, which I swear to God, Nintendo, give me a fucking remaster of that game.
Another remaster.
Yeah.
No, like an actual good, like what they did with Metroid Prime remaster.
They kind of sort of did that with the 3DS version.
Yeah, but the 3DS isn't that much more powerful than like an N64 or for like a GameCube, man.
I was about to say it's definitely more powerful than an N64.
Yeah, but it's not like vastly more powerful than like something like
It's
like a
basically
I'd say
a
play it.
portable GameCube.
I'd say play it on Citra at 3x resolution, but it's one of those games that Citra just fucking hates.
Oh yeah.
For some reason, Star Fox 3D refuses to run on Citra.
That's really unfortunate because it is a great remake of the original game.
Yeah.
I love it.
One day.
Yeah.
One day. Get on it, Citra team. I'm watching you.
Do it.
How about we just get like another good Star Fox game? Would that be like so much to fucking ask?
No, that's impossible. I'm sorry.
No, yeah.
Miyamoto doesn't believe that's a thing.
You know, for all of the sameness, that people say Nintendo does all the time, oh, every Mario game is functionally the same with a few bells and whistles change, right?
Yeah. No,
Star Fox seems to be the one series that like they just refuse to change.
Yeah, they keep trying to remake Star Fox 64, but just add new bullshit to it.
Right, to be something else that it's not.
It's because Miyamoto never wants to make a Star Fox game. It's always some other project or some idea that gets retooled into it.
Yeah.
Or some excuse to slap it on there.
In 5 years, we're gonna get a Star Fox game where you play it with your ass. Like,
he doesn't get the appeal.
He doesn't, and it's super unfortunate because it's one of Nintendo's best IPs in terms of its just. God. It shouldn't be that hard to outdo a game from 1998, and yet here we are.
Yeah, I could go on and on and on and on and on.
Oh yeah.
Star Fox is a forgotten, is an unfairly forgotten gem of a franchise with tons of potential. Like, my only issue with Star Fox Assault is that the entire fucking campaign is linear. Why not make Star Fox 64, but with ground mission elements like you did in Assault? That would have been great.
Yeah.
Assault's biggest issue was the fact that they were just like, oh, yeah, that's cool and all, but we're going to make the entire story linear.
Yeah, we're just going to make 10 levels, string them together, there you go.
Making branching paths like the one loved game in this franchise, like the universally loved game in this franchise, is too fucking hard.
Yeah.
Also because we're fucking retards and we decided to put this demonetization has been brought to you by Sarah and Sedgenorn. But the fucking we're too fucking retarded not to realize that mini discs were not a good idea.
Yeah. See, I
don't care what justification you have. I've heard every one of them from Nintendo fanboys.
Oh,
mini discs were a bad idea.
They really
the best game on the fucking platform, which is called Resident Evil 4, had to use 2 discs.
Yep. I think there was at least
two
one
mini discs. If only there was a way we could put 2 mini discs into one singular object.
Yeah, no, that's too hard. We have to make the GameCube portable. That's why we put a fucking handle on it. Who the fuck is walking around with a Nintendo GameCube on their fucking head?
Look, it's 2001. You're strutting down the street. You got a fucking GameCube on your wrist. Life is good. That's a Riz moment if I've ever heard one.
I saw at least one person send in like an email to Game Informer or something where they showed that they gutted their GameCube, where they gutted their GameCube and turned it into a lunchbox.
Yeah. Dude, imagine if you were not only strolling up with a GameCube on your wrist, but you were doing it on a Segway. That's what I'm saying.
He makes a good point. You can't deny it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's just like
whoever did that, they were getting mad.
Pussy.
So here's my thing. It was kind of cool because I get the whole, there was that screen you could attach to the top of the GameCube that America almost didn't get very many copies of.
Yeah.
Right? That was a cool fucking idea. Right? I'm not hating on that. So you could make it semi-portable, but then they forgot to give it any way to properly charge in a car or anything else like that. So you really couldn't take the damn thing with you. So once again, it was Nintendo taking.
Well, I mean, it was portable in the same way a laptop is portable.
Well, sure, but it had to be plugged in. It had no internal. The cool thing about a laptop is that it has an internal battery system.
Sure.
So you don't have to plug it into your car. The GameCube does not have an internal battery. If they had included an internal lithium battery, oh man, that would have been the coolest fucking. That would have been the predecessor to the Switch at that point. It would have been the coolest console ever. They didn't give it a battery pack or any peripheral that. Well, it would have. Well, okay, but they also didn't give it any peripheral that attached to the PC. They were like,
it did do that. Is that fucking PS1 that had the screen built into it?
Yeah. Even Sony had done it with some success, especially in the Japanese market, which is always on the move. Yeah. And so, I mean, there's a reason that the DS and the Vita did so well over there. I mean, the DS is great in America, but the Vita.
If there's anything I've learned about Japan, it's that they spend approximately 80% of their lives on a train.
I spent about 40% of my time on trains when I was in Japan. So
it's an exponential.
But I wasn't going to work every day. I was just traveling for the fuck of it. So
that's true. Does that mean more train or less train?
That was probably less train. Well, I don't know. I honestly couldn't tell you.
Math is hard. None of us are engineers.
Math is fucking hard.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah,
I'm
that's
President of
yeah,
banning
so, like,
math.
But like talking about the GameCube here real quick, like the thing about it is like it's like they wanted to make a micro portable console, and like the mini disc thing is cool because you could take blank mini discs and go to kiosks in Japan, and like I think at the time they had like there was a thing where you could put a mini disc in and then write music to it to get an Idol's new EP, and I think Nintendo probably had the idea of what if we could let people rent games, plug it into their GameCube, and take it on the go. But then they never released an external battery pack peripheral. They never made a way for you to charge it in the car or on
in retrospect, I think they might have been inspired by like the CD players at the time, like not the portable ones like you had in your pocket or whatever, but like the portable ones where like that had the handle and it was like a portable like jukebox or whatever,
like a boombox. Yeah. I get it, but like the handle just and the screen just led me to believe that at one point they wanted this to be a semi-portable console that you could take on the go. And then they completely they even had the wireless controllers too. That was one of the first consoles I remember that had wireless controllers.
Well, they were experimenting. They were doing all kinds of weird shit. I mean, they got fucking bongos, man. Fucking bongos.
Right, and then they just half-assed it because they were like, "Oh, well,
well, they didn't half-ass the bongos. The bongos were full ass.
No, the bongos were double monkey cheeks. The bongos were double-fisted monkey cheeks. Yes,
literally.
But like. Remember when Donkey Kong 64 said hell in the rap?
Hell yeah.
Shit ever.
Yeah, and my uncle was like, "You are not allowed to sing that one lyric."
Damn, bro, you should have picked up a boulder with relative ease. Showed him.
Right, and then carried it for 5 episodes like Aaron Yeager. Anyway,
exactly. Yep.
But no, it was just like, yeah, the GameCube was such a cool idea, but then they went with this thing, which I get why. They wanted people to be able to go and rent games, throw the disc away after the self-destruct program killed the disc or whatever, and blah, 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 blah. Like, cool idea. Have you paid attention to how anybody plays console gaming in the year 2000?
Yeah.
No? Oh, that's a damn shame.
Well, I mean, to be fair to Nintendo, the amount of photos I've seen of people playing Smash Brothers Melee inside of McDonald's leads me to believe that they might have been onto something.
Sure.
Yeah.
There are always going to be those people. I just don't know if it was an intelligent decision to do the whole mini disc
I agree
thing.
they didn't go all the way with it. I just don't think it was a complete failure in terms of, being easy to pick up and set up elsewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, they could have done so much with the fucking, things like Star Fox Assault if they had a bigger disc and wanted to do branching paths and stuff. And then, every time Miyamoto's like, fine, we'll make a Star Fox game, like, it's just like, I don't know if he personally is hampering the whole thing or what's going on, but it always just ends up being a disappointment because of one thing they fuck up. Every one of these games has had potentials. Star Fox Zero had a ton of potential, and then they ruined it by forcibly over-integrating the fucking touchscreen from the Wii U, meaning there's very little, if any, chance we will ever get a proper remaster or port of that game.
Yeah.
And I'm not going out and buying a piece of shit like the Wii U just to play one game that I probably wouldn't enjoy anyway because I don't want to be on my touchscreen targeting enemies. That's what I have sticks for.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, fucking Star Fox, rest in peace, man. I swear to God, you deserve better.
Oh, absolutely.
And then there were Stairfax temperatures. We won't talk about that. Actually, okay, so I played that game and enjoyed it.
Same, yeah. My thing
was not.
My thing with Star Fox Adventures is that it's a good game. It's not a good Star Fox game.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Like, it is a perfectly fine adventure game done, roughly in the style of, like, The Legend of Zelda or whatever the fuck. It's very linear, though. But, like, it is not really a Star Fox game. It's very clearly a different game that had Star Fox characters grafted onto it. But people tend to dunk on it because they wanted to do Star Fox, and that's not what they got out of it. And it's continually... But, like, I don't know. Considering some of the other shit that we've gotten out of this franchise since then, I feel like Adventures deserves a little bit more credit for at least being decent.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm not going to say it was the correct option for Nintendo to go to Rare and say, hey, you know this Dinosaur Planet game? Remove all the Dinosaur Planet shit and replace it with Star Fox, but keep Crystal. She's fine. Like,
I'm never in favor of anytime someone says remove the dinosaurs.
okay, the dinosaurs were still in the game, but like, you know.
Okay, good. Whew.
Yeah.
Whew, automatic 4 out of 10.
But like, it really shouldn't have been a Star Fox game. They should have just kept it Dinosaur Planet. Then again,
They should have made it a Turok game.
I'm not sure how you would have actually done that.
Add a gun.
No, you're supposed to save the dinosaurs.
Not in Turok, you don't.
I don't think you understand the concept of Dinosaur Planet / Star Fox Adventures.
Okay, well, I can't understand the premise of a game that never came out, can I?
Fuck. Adventures came out.
I didn't have a GameCube.
Well,
Whose fault is that?
that was his mistake.
You're right, I'm gonna go blame my parents this instant. This is
Right, my
unacceptable.
mom wouldn't buy me Nintendo, so I decided to make a wish that my mom didn't exist
To be
anymore.
fair, I also didn't Okay, Kevin McAllister, calm down. To be fair, I also never really asked for it. I kind of skipped the entire 6th generation. I was a hardcore PC guy at the time. I was in my World of Warcraft phase. So yeah, I ended up catching up on a lot of PS2 stuff later.
Yeah.
And some Xbox stuff, but I didn't touch a lot of GameCube stuff.
Yeah, no, that's understandable.
That tracks.
Anyway, yeah, that's what I've been up to, anyway.
Sure.
Because that's technically what we were talking about. Anyway, Saradin, what have you been doing the last week?
Oh, you know.
Okay, well, I do know, so...
God damn
Move
it!
along.
I know, right? Did you enjoy that? Did you enjoy my dead air? No. So I got into the Resident Evil 4 remake. I think I talked about that last time on the show.
Yeah.
And it's stellar so far. I'm on my 3rd playthrough on normal. I'm still working on memorizing all the enemy patterns and stuff before I try for hardcore, because apparently hardcore is a lot more difficult. I started playing a game on Steam. It's also on the Switch called Lost Epic, which is a fun.
Oh, Lost Epoch.
No!
Nope. You're banned from the show now. Fuck you. We're tired of the show.
The channel has my name.
Steve! It's called Lost Epic.
Tepic!
I'm telling the story.
Look, I've
Anyway.
I've heard of one of these things and not the other one of these things. So you know,
Well, you can watch it play it sometime. It's an anime-style side-scrolling hack and slash RPG with Metroidvania elements to it, and it's pretty fun so far. The story's generic as hell, but the gameplay is quite fun. Has counter and dodging and parry mechanics. Like I'm all for that. Special
Hey
attack.
Kevin, it sounds like 20XX. You should play 20XX. Hey Kevin, have you tried 20XX? It's the better Mega Man 11, Kevin. 20XX.
I'm going to come to your house and steal your kneecaps.
I'm gonna clip that where it just says "I'm going to come" in a very soft and slow voice,
So, you
and then I'm gonna set it's binaural, so it sounds like it's right behind you, and I'm just gonna play that sound effect so that anytime I play it, it sounds like Kevin is right behind you saying "I'm going to come."
I would definitely warn Chris about his incoming kneecap danger, but I also don't care.
Right. Well. So,
Average Johnny Test episode.
No. That's below average Johnny Test episode. This is average Johnny Test episode.
Yep, there you go. There you go.
he ain't wrong. He's not wrong. Also, I've never seen an episode of Johnny Test, so I have no fucking clue what you're talking about. Anyway.
Well, let me simulate the experience for you.
Wow, that's a lot of sound effects. The editor had a lot of fun and also had nobody watching what he was doing at all.
Exactly!
All right, well, maybe some of you guys enjoy that.
It's seriously. At least watch the compilation of the episode with it has like 212 whip cracks or whatever.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. It's like
Good Lord.
they are so terrified that children are going to stop paying attention that every fucking motion is accompanied by a goddamn whip crack. It's insane.
I can't believe they canceled the show. Anyway,
Hey,
They
hey,
brought
children,
it back!
Pay attention.
They brought
they
it
did bring
back.
Yeah, yeah.
Anybody have a problem with the fact that to keep children paying attention, they used a whip sound?
Actually, never mind. Johnny Test is entirely based. Johnny Test got that riz.
Good lord. We're gonna get shut down. We're gonna get shut down if we keep making jokes about kids like this, man.
Look,
It's not okay.
look. I think after last week, we have diplomatic immunity or something.
I was gonna say our episode was not taken. Is that episode still up?
Yes.
Yeah.
How did YouTube not look at that and say,
Yeah,
Jesus?
no, I got nothing. I got no warnings about. I got nothing.
I hate to say this, but YouTube, you're slacking.
Yes, we've done a manual review of this
still
episode.
can't
It's
believe
totally
that made
okay.
it to publish. Good lord.
Why? It was clearly referencing Cedar Point.
Clearly, obviously.
Yeah,
God.
everyone would know from the context.
Do you know how 21st century media works? Nobody pays attention to context, to subtext,
Well, that's why
to
we're here.
details.
That's why we're here.
They did the thing. Let me
Look,
write a
look,
Law and
look,
Order
no.
narrative to fit
No, no, no.
to fit that.
No. That's why we're here, the YouTubers, to tell people how to think about media.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah.
Honestly, we do a better job than. Speaking of that, I've been following a guy on YouTube who's goes by the name of Laserpig, and he is a he used to work in British intelligence.
Sure.
And now he does videos covering the current Ukraine war and also history and tanks and a bunch of other stuff. He's a big tank nerd.
Yeah.
And he talks
Would you
about.
describe him as a large tanky?
He is a very large man, apparently. A very large gay man.
Yeah, big tanky.
But no, he's a cool guy, and he's helping people dispel a lot of the horrendous myths about, like, what the Russian propaganda engine is putting out and stuff like that.
Sure.
So he's literally the epitome, basically, of the media is fucking lying to you. These people's takes are awful. These are the facts. This is what's actually going on, and it's fucking hilarious.
I feel like I always know what's going on because I don't watch the news.
Yeah,
Which
that's my
seems
thing.
That seems ironic now that I think about it, but
I just stopped
actually
watching
accurate.
syndicated news. Like, I'll see a headline from time to time, and then I'll be like, "Oh, well, that's fucked up," and then I'll continue living my goddamn life unaffected by these things.
Mhm.
And maybe that seems bad for people. Like, maybe people want to always feel like they're a part of what's going on in the world, but you aren't.
No, I
part of
just remember the Family Guy clip. Local black girl goes missing. Oh, that's not news.
God, that just reminds me of like one of the last things that God, I know I complain a lot about my mom, but like,
Sure.
she was a
We're all aware
complicated.
of your utter lack of love for her.
She was a complicated human being, Zeke. Anyway,
Sure.
what
No,
about
but my whole thing is like, that's the thing is
Hey,
like
he's talking about his dead mom here. Give him the
everybody in modern
excuse
culture
you.
feels like they want to be part of the bigger world. They want to be part of
I'm telling
lives are
you.
so
Yeah.
peaceful and mundane, and it's like they feel like they want to self-insert themselves as either a freedom fighter or the opposition to some grand cause, even though you don't matter. You're not part of this. Like, it doesn't matter how many times you say "Go Ukraine" in a thing, unless you're actually supporting them financially or you're on the ground fucking fighting. You aren't part of this.
Everybody
You're
wants
inserting yourself. You're a self-insert character in this. In this global conflict, and you're doing it to make yourself feel better. Like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, one of the most infuriating things about the discourse online is that everybody feels like they're more important and have more impact and control over things than they do. That's where anti-ism comes from, They really think they're taking down the pedophile rings by harassing people over fan fiction. Because it's within their reach. It's like shit they can do, where it's like they feel like they're making a difference, but they're really just being jackasses.
Well, and they're being completely ineffectual and just developing more.
That's true, and also wasting all the hotlines' time. They're just like, we can't. This is cartoon. We can't act on this. Stop calling us. What do you want? It's a fucking drawing. What do you want me to do?
This keeps happening. This is actually a thing that happens. Yeah.
I love posting those articles. Or the fucking hotline workers are like 90% of our calls are inactionable cartoons. Stop fucking sending us these.
Yeah, which is a very sad thing to hear when you really think about it. Like, fucking people legitimately.
Well, and a lot of them don't want to deal with it, even if it is made illegal, because then, like, look at all the stuff we'd have to, like, because, like, if you're gonna make that description, it's like, yeah, I don't like lolicon shit like much. It weirds me out. It's just not my cup of tea. Okay,
Yeah.
Like, it weirds me out, but like, I'm not gonna sit here and say that it should be illegal, because that's an even, like, when you start making any form of art illegal, that's a very, 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 very slippery slope, and then suddenly anybody with enough power and influence can justify literally anything.
No, it's like a fucking South Park said. Either all of it's okay or none of it is. As soon as you start laying down barriers, nobody's going to agree on where the lines are.
Yeah, exactly. And then all it takes is the right politician or the right person with enough influence to say, okay, well, this is no longer.
Everybody's fucking fine with it until it affects something you love.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's just the whole problem with it. But like, people just like to insert themselves into issues and make them seem like they're doing more than they actually are, and instead all you're doing is being a fucking jackass.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
Like, and you're being pathetic too. Like, I think that's other really important distinction.
Yeah, it's a sad it's a relic of monkey brain syndrome. It's a relic of, well, there are 50 people in my village. I can make big difference if I make big stink. And it's like, we live in a pretty fucking big village now.
If you buy this car and bring it back to your road home at a crumbling Pennsylvania mining town, everybody will be looking at you. Oh yeah? Yeah. And your opinion will matter more, and the editor will finally publish your letters. Oh yeah, says the grandma at the car dealership. Like, it's literally that shit. It's like, if you bitch loud enough online, that means you matter more. Like, no, it doesn't.
You made a real difference. You made a real difference by doxing that guy who bought the Wizard game. Congratulations, transphobia is over. We've cured it.
Transphobia is over. And then J.K. Rowling bankrolls another $1 billion, and then
the game sold like 15 million copies. It did nothing.
Made over $1 billion in revenue.
Hooray, everyone! We defeated transphobia. Meanwhile, J.K. Rowling's reading that tweet on her new yacht, like, oh, look at that. Anyway,
that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Screenlight another game, which they've already done. I mean, I don't think this one's going to do as well, because
make a reboot on HBO Max.
They're going to make
I'm sorry, Max. Sorry.
Sorry,
I forgot.
Max!
Sorry, I forgot. I thought I was reading a word that made sense
they
for a
should just
moment.
call it Maximum Max and then get copyright struck.
Yeah, Max.
Yeah.
You know what they can do? They can sell it to Netflix, and then we can get Max from Netflix back. As a guy who owned a PS3, I remember that. Yeah.
Anyway. I can't believe I live in a time where somehow the brand power of HBO is not enough anymore.
According to David Zaslav, but then again, he's a fucking dumbass. What does he know?
Writers, can't we just get along?
Can't we just get along?
The love of storytelling will bring us all together again.
Look, all we want to do...
That's what I feel.
All we want to do is replace you with AI algorithms so that all you have to do is doctor the scripts, and then you can get paid an absolute pittance for royalties after we remove your show from our streaming service after 6 months.
Look, I really need a 16th yacht. I think we can all agree on that.
Right. Like, everybody needs a 16th yacht.
Yeah. Well, not everyone, specifically me, the rich white man.
Exactly.
We talk about how, like, nobody's going after Zaslav for this shit, but everybody's going after Mr. Beast for buying free houses for his fucking...
Oh, people go after Zaslav. It's just, it's... I don't know. Kevin, you've seen people go after Zaslav.
Oh, every day.
Yeah.
Oh, well, good. They need to do that instead of going after,
I think you're accentuating the negative and you're remembering the stupid shit more than the base Chad shit.
That's probably true.
Yeah.
It happens. It happens to the best.
But that's what we get exposed to on the internet, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Look, we've all got stupid monkey brain, and we need to realize that we live in a global village now, and we don't fucking matter.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Well, you still matter in your local circle. That's the thing I tell people.
Sure.
It's like, if you want to make a difference, like,
vote local.
Right. If you want to make a difference, vote local and talk to people. Make an influence in your community.
hard
Like-
to do that when you need. It's hard. To be fair, it's hard to do that when you need to work 80 hours a week to afford a shitty apartment.
Well, sure.
Yeah.
It's like
But
the
shit.
rich don't want us to organize or
Well,
something.
and it's like, and I'm not talking about like you have to run for public office or start picketing. Okay, I'm talking like
Yeah.
I don't mean that kind of stuff. I mean like in your circle of friends,
Although
be the
please
best
do-
person you can be and fucking affect them in a
Please-
positive way.
although to be fair, if you can, please pick it. The signs are hilarious.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, please do, and I will continue to laugh at you. Speaking of picketing, we also have the fucking writer strike coming out. You thought Disney's content was bad before.
This
writer's-
straight.
This
Definitely
writer
Disney.
strike has
Anyway.
done writer strike has done the best good that it could possibly do. It shut down late night talk shows.
Finally.
Let's go, baby!
Oh wait, no, I have that. Hooray! The evil is defeated. Jimmy Kimmel is dead.
He's not dead. He's just silenced because he can't come up with anything of his own that's funny.
We
Yeah.
put duct tape over his mouth, which is the equivalent of a fate worse than death for him.
And the interesting thing is, the Directors Guild of America and the Screen Actors Guild are both on the verge of also going on strike, and if either of those go on strike, Hollywood in general shuts down completely.
I am looking forward to this.
Which honestly, I'm okay for. No, Hollywood in general, they'll just keep putting out more Revenge of the Fallens.
Oh no.
Because that movie was 100% the product of the writer's strike. It was a movie created by corporate commission
It
because they
was,
didn't
yeah.
have any writers to write the movie.
Got a little bit of a diesely tinge.
They had a skeleton given to them by the original like, path breakers of the franchise. The people who wrote out the basic, this is what we want to do in our future movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they had a basic skeleton, but they had no idea how to write dialogue. So a lot of the dialogue was improvised or written by the fucking actors who are not professional writers.
Oh, yeah.
And the overall pacing and everything was just a fucking mess of that movie.
Oh yeah, it reminds me of like
I remember being super excited for that movie because the first one was so good and such a good popcorn movie, and then sitting
Yeah.
down in a drive-through theater and falling asleep to it because I hated it so much.
Yeah,
I think it was the point where the Chihuahuas were humping each other that I said, "Man, how the mighty have fallen."
Dude, how can you hate a movie that has skids and mud flaps in it?
easily. No, yeah,
No, that deserves a pipe.
no, that just reminds me. Okay, do the metal pipe.
This is the sound of Transformers, everybody.
There we go.
This is the sound of Transformers franchise after the second movie. Anyway,
Yeah. No, yeah.
but that's what's going to happen. That's absolutely what's going to happen. Is just like movies are going to be made by committee. A24 is going to maybe A24 has a better maybe they pay the writers. I don't know. Anyway,
But maybe they'll realize the error of their ways and pay people better.
But no, yeah,
How about
like
that?
the entire thing about like Revenge of
Nope.
the Fallen just reminds me about how someone asked Daniel Craig, "Hey, Quantum of Solace was kind of shit. Do you know what happened with that?" And he was like, "Yeah, we didn't have writers, so I kind of had to write half the movie. Sorry about that."
yeah, I mean he admits he's not a writer. He's just like I
Yeah.
kind of had to write half the movie,
Yep.
and
But then they crammed it on a UMD somehow.
yep.
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 Oh yeah.
Yep. Now, Quantum of Solace was the
remember-
best, and that was also during the writers'
Remember when you
strike.
could buy movies on UMD? Oh, finally, I can buy a movie to watch in 240p on my PSP.
At long last.
I was gonna say, remember where you could buy a movie for like on a cartridge for that like it was like a 140 or like a 60p.
Yeah, remember Game Boy
Oh,
Advance?
Game Boy
Video?
Advance videos.
Yeah, Game Boy Advance videos. Like God.
Video is a loose term.
Oh man, that just reminds me of like the unholy trinity.
You don't own
of-
a Sega CD with its full motion video.
There's-
Kevin, add Shrek to the list, but specifically the Game Boy Advance video version.
just bit crunched all-star playing through Discord.
Yes.
That sounds
God no,
excruciating.
God no.
Let's do it.
There is an unholy trinity of like proprietary kids home media devices, like Video Now, Game Boy Advance Video, and fucking Juicebox.
Oh God.
And guess which one was the worst? Hint: it's not Game Boy Advance Video.
Yeah, that was the funny part. Was it actually wasn't terrible?
Yeah,
the
considering the fucking competition, it was actually okay. It held more than Video Now, even though Video Now had better audio quality. Juicebox is just shit.
I'm watching Shrek All-Star, but it's the GBA Advanced Video version, and this is fucking ass.
Look, man, you gotta transport yourself back to 2004. You know, you're on a road trip. You got nothing else. You're in the
Kevin, I can't
backseat of
relate
your
to
mom's
that.
car.
Kevin, we
Right,
have portable
and you have
DVD
a fucking
player.
portable game console, and you're choosing to watch a crushed version of Shrek instead.
Yeah, I have a. First of all, Kevin, please put the GBA Advanced
Your
Video
parents
All-Star
fucking
over
failed.
this.
They should
but
execute you and try again.
I can't relate to that backstory, Kevin, because we had a portable DVD player.
Right. You motherfuckers and your portable DVD players. I didn't have that shit growing up.
They weren't
No,
even
we-
that expensive after like
Yeah.
the first 3 years. Like, come on,
Right.
they were like you could get one for like $40 from fucking.
I'm sorry. We did have a
from
portable
fucking
have
Rite
a
Aid.
portable DVD player, but my dad kept taking it to work so that he could watch Troy over and over.
That's metal as fuck.
Yeah, actually, your dad is pretty rizzed up.
I would say you're
Not
dead,
when he
basically.
left.
I've got
I just
balls
learned
of
what that word
steel.
means yesterday. Also, I did not know what Riz meant. This is what I get for like not talking to Zoomers more.
Let's go.
Anyway, yes, I'll send you the link. Please put All-Star over this.
Oh,
You
so,
know I will.
yeah.
You know I will.
So other things that I've been into, I found a new VTuber.
You did. You did.
Is this like false? Is this like worshiping false idols, or?
No, you're allowed to double down.
I don't think monotheism works that way.
That's the best part. It's not monotheism.
Oh.
But yeah, no, Mizumi Peachy.
Mozumu Peachy.
Yeah, how did you fuck that up?
No,
idiot?
it's Mizumi. I'm looking at it right now.
I'm taking Sarah's side on this one.
Oh, we just always call her Mozu.
Yeah, Mosey.
We always call her Mozu or Peachy, but she's kind of an upstart. She just started soon. She just started recently. She just became a YouTube partner. My first stream with her was when she became a YouTube partner.
Oh, nice.
And her membership opened up, and she was playing Myst. And apparently, she's an
Ah, the
advocate of
prequel to
Riven.
Wrist.
Actually, the prequel to Riven, and then the Anyway, Wrist would be the 6th game in the franchise if they made
Yeah.
it. Anyway,
Double Wiimote action.
well, 7th actually because there was Uru, but Uru's an interesting thing that happened.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, yeah, and then so she was playing Myst, and then she was talking about how much she loves Riven. So I'm like, okay, this girl's based as fuck.
Sure.
And then after that, one of her other streams was playing Morrowind, and it was filled with Dagathur memes, and I'm
that
like,
was
oh my
fun.
god,
I was
and
actually
I
in
was
there
like,
for that.
oh my god,
I was in
I
there
have
for
found my gamer.
It's crazy how
So-
Riven refers both to the puzzle game and to the Eurojank RPG.
Yeah,
Yeah.
into the League of Legends character.
That's true. A lot of Rivens out there.
Like you search
And-
Riven on
and-
Google, you're not getting
and the town-
that
and the
goofy
town in
golf ball
Skyrim.
looking building. You're getting
Oh, wait, that's Riften. I'm sorry. That's Riften, but I was reading it in Old English, so it was a V.
Dagathur does not
Nailed it.
approve.
Saved. I saved it. F was V in Old English, or was
Right,
it the other way
yeah,
around? It might have been the other way. Look, there's one thing I know about Old English, and that's the letter F did some heavy lifting.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. I think it was like both V and J.
Something like that, yeah. You just had to figure out what it was meant to sound like due to context.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Consistency, what's that?
It doesn't matter, Kevin. We're reading Beowulf. Shut up.
You want consistency? Go read the fucking Epic of Gilgamesh sometime.
Mm.
Literally the world's first recorded fictional story.
Huh.
Isn't that disputed? I've heard it's the golden ass.
The golden what?
The golden ass.
Golden what?
The golden ass. It's that
Golden
story.
what?
It's that book from ancient Rome about the guy who turns into a donkey. That may be the first novel I'm thinking of. Epic of Gilgamesh is a is a poem, isn't it?
Yes, it's the first piece of fiction, not the first novel.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I see.
Yeah. No, it's the first recorded piece of fiction,
Right.
and by extension, also the first piece of heroic fiction in history.
Right.
So, reading story if you actually want to read the footnotes. By the way, it's literally an existentialist drama about a man who doesn't belong.
Well, if I lived in the times of Gilgamesh, my life would be an existential drama too.
Also, he's by far Fate's best boy. Anyway,
Wop wop.
But of course.
Yeah. But of course, it is a matter of course.
I just wanted to be part of the conversation.
But yeah, found Peachy. She's very fun. She also is insane. She ate an entire brick of flan yesterday.
She did.
Which I'm very confused by.
She is going to shit a brick later.
Wouldn't flan make it runny?
Depends on how your digestive system handles it. I don't know.
I don't
think that's how it works.
Kevin, I'm gonna need to see your medical license.
Right.
What
do not take
medical
medical
license?
advice from Kevin. I was gonna say, do not take medical advice.
If you have a choice between
official
Kevin and
disclaimer for the sake of the YouTube partners, please do not take anything Kevin says as actual medical.
If you have a choice between listening to Kevin or WebMD, choose WebMD.
Oh God.
Every time.
Oh God.
Yeah. I have a slight pain in my neck. You have cancer in 17 different varieties. I fucking hate Google these days because you'll be like, what does this small inconsequential pain mean? And it's like, here's 17 different ways in which you're dying right now and it's too late.
You have 6 months to live. Get your life in order.
Well, this is why people say do not look at WebMD.
Yeah,
It was a website started with the best of intentions, but people are fucking stupid, so they will automatically assume it's the worst thing possible to start.
It's kind of like the medical version of Reddit's divorce him.
A little bit.
Think about it. Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, what did it?
Speaking of which, divorce him. He's no good for you.
Yeah, seriously, divorce him.
Yeah.
I don't know who he is. Probably a wonderful lad, but you should divorce
the
him.
girl listening to this.
Right, you, the girl listening to this. Divorce him. Find yourself a Saradin. Hey, look at that.
Available.
Look, there's one right here.
He's single and ready to mingle.
This is not helping the allegations against me. Anyway.
Or is it? If we double down on the singlehood, then, you know.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm perfectly happy being single, but I also really, well, yeah, I'm not, anyway.
Yeah.
Would you stop playing that sound bit? You are not helping anything.
I'm filling you with Riz.
Stop rizzing all over my fucking podcast.
We're gonna have a long talk about whose podcast is whose at some point. I've been doing this since 2014 or 15, I forget.
Hello, and welcome to Whose Podcast Is It Anyway? On tonight's show,
Ryan Stiles!
I wish Ryan Stiles were on here!
I was gonna say Ryan Seacrest,
Ryan Stiles, let's
but
get him on the podcast. Let's go.
Yes.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we'll put him on our long guest list.
Do it. Yeah, I'll do something for $1.
Yeah.
I remember there's an episode of Stargate where Wayne Brady plays also. If you didn't know that, he plays one of the Gould, and the man is the nicest dude ever. He cannot frown. Okay?
No, he cannot.
He cannot frown or look intimidating at all. So it's just one of the most unintentionally hilarious episodes of that show.
Yeah, Wayne Brady
because Wayne Brady is supposed to be like this hardcore Gould, but he's like smiling like a friend, like he's about to make a deal with you the whole time.
That gives me an idea for like celebrity swap. What if we had Guy Fieri do Kitchen Nightmares?
Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
Could he do it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
that would be great.
Yeah,
Guy Fieri, I think is just like I mean, I'm sure he's like every other human, right? He can get angry.
You know what?
Yeah.
You know what?
Like, I'm not sure he'd be capable of like sticking it to a guy.
This tastes halfway to awesome.
They need to do a host swap where Guy Fieri does Kitchen Nightmares and Gordon Ramsay does Drivers, Dine-Ins, and Dives.
No, see, Gordon Ramsay would actually be good at that because he's done a lot of really positive stuff too.
Yeah. Also, Guy Fieri goes to good
look at
places.
just look
usually.
at MasterChef Junior. Just look at MasterChef Junior.
Yeah.
Like he can be a perfectly decent and nice guy.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know if Guy Fieri is capable of being a dick to someone.
I don't know if he
For
is.
the
I
sake
don't know
of
if there's
breaking him down. I just
I
don't
don't
think
know.
it's in Guy
Forget-
Fieri's blood
yeah.
or his hair gel.
Forget
Okay.
bones. I don't think there's a mean cell in his fucking organism.
Yeah.
Yeah, Guy Fieri is like notably one of the nicest people in the entire world of food.
Yeah.
He's officiated more gay weddings than anyone.
He has.
Yeah, he's officiated a ton of gay weddings. He's pro LGBT. He's fucking like he's very like, and he's given a lot of his time and energy to charities and to kids foundations and shit. Man, he's just a total dude.
Yeah, dude.
He's
He
just
should
a
be
total dad.
He
I
should
don't
be
know.
he should be president.
Guy Fieri should be president, and while he's president, we now live in Flavor Town. Okay,
Flavor Nation.
we
The
live
flavor.
in Flavor Nation. Hey guys, I'm still doing the show. I'm going to take you around my country on this episode of Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives. All right, so while we're here on the fucking Air Force One, traveling over to fucking Wisconsin, where this guy's whipping up some delicious burgers with no budget.
Hashtag Guy Fieri 2024. Let's
I
go.
Harry just lands.
Can
Air Force
we?
One in the dude's just lands the Air Force One in the dude's parking lot. Dismounts with Secret Service everywhere. All of the people in the restaurant are Secret Service plants.
Yeah.
Like, the dude cooking the food is just like super nervous the whole time.
Oh, Mr. President.
Oh, Mr. President. I just got a high five from the president, guys. I got told my food is bangarang. This is the best thing ever. Like,
I just watching Guy Fieri walking on the Senate floor like, hey, that bill is bangarang.
also, Guy Fieri for president should be the fucking title. Nah, maybe not the title episode, but
We'll workshop it.
We'll
we'll
workshop,
workshop it. We'll workshop it.
We've just ended world hunger because every child deserves a Doritos Locos taco.
Oh my god. Yeah, no, it's just like, what other celebrity swaps would be really fun? Like, I don't know.
man.
But yeah, no, found a new VTuber.
What if we made what if we made Jimmy Kimmel host Survivor, and then that guy can have his own late night talk show? Jeff Probst or whatever.
Or something.
I think that would work.
Yep.
I just want to see Jimmy Kimmel alone on a deserted island. That's what I'm getting at.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can we just ship him off to Fiji?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that'll work.
Yeah.
I think that'll work swimmingly.
Mm-hmm. Wait, can he swim? I didn't account for that.
He's on a show called Survivor. I would certainly hope so.
No, not Jeff Probst. I'm talking about Jimmy Kimmel.
Oh, who cares?
Yeah, fair enough. No, well, I care because I don't want him to escape. Much to ponder.
Much to ponder.
Looking into
Extremely
this.
much to ponder.
5 emoji in a row looking into this. McDonald's cheeseburgers are turning the children gay. I think that'll do it for this segment, honestly.
But what have you been doing, Zeke?
Right, we haven't got to what you've been doing. What have you been doing?
Basically the same fucking shit. Cult of the Lamb, Dying Light, podcasts, writing.
Ah, okay.
Shit.
We got any anime to talk about this season?
Yeah, I've been watching anime. I don't know if you've been watching anime, but I've been watching anime.
I've been watching Seinfeld.
That's not an anime. What do you think that, yeah, you're confusing it with Cory in the House.
Oh goodness me, forgive me.
No. You see, Seinfeld is an anime. It's a slice of life. Have you seen the chart where all the characters of Seinfeld are corresponded characters of Lucky Star? It's the same show.
Yeah, but we can't. I disagree. There's no one on Seinfeld that's tantamount to the utter irrelevance of a human being that is Miyuki.
Yeah. I still love that fucking image we found, where it's like the 4 girls, but Miyuki's so far in the back that if you cut her off from the image, it just looks like a regular fucking image. You wouldn't even think anything of it.
Yeah, that was a fun night when I convinced you of my Miyuki is fucking useless. Fucking
like you literally just pointed at me. It's like, name one joke that is really memorable with her, and I'm like,
utter fucking. She's a fucking coat. She's like a coat rider.
Yeah.
Coattail rider. That's the phrase. They don't need her.
Like, honestly, when you really think about it, it's like, Konata, Kagami, and Tsukasa have this just kind of perfect trio dynamic.
Yeah.
They really do.
Yeah, they're gonna grow up to be the perfect polycule, and Miyuki's gonna be on the fucking trash in the streets,
There's literally
wondering where her life went wrong.
There are literally multiple jokes in Lucky Star about how boring Miyuki is.
Exactly. Wake up, sheeple.
Oh, man. Ah, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, yeah, you make a fair point.
Yep. Anyway, I'm watching the latest Kimetsu no Yaiba, latest Dr. Stone, Oshinoko, Hell's Paradise, Eden Zero, Dead Mount Deathplay. I think that's it. I was watching Legendary Hero is Dead, but I dropped that. Just wasn't as consistently funny or interesting as I thought it was going to be.
I think I mentioned last time that I finally started Vinland Saga after everybody and their mother told me it's a great show.
I think I did. I don't remember hearing that.
And don't get me wrong, I really enjoyed the show Vikings, and this show is definitely the anime version of Vikings.
Sure.
Which Vikings is already the anime version of fucking, the Viking history. So, that's all pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So, yeah, take everything you see in Vikings with a gigantic grain of salt.
Right.
They mostly live in Minnesota.
It is. Okay.
Stop!
Anyway, you made a sports reference, my brother.
Actually, I made a Pokemon the first movie reference.
Yeah.
They made the sports reference.
Oh my god, I'm so disappointed.
I do have a Vikings.
All right, this is my last episode of the bakagaijinshow.
This is your 6th last episode.
Because I don't like sports ball. I actually do have a Vikings blanket. I use it to block out the sun. I put it on top of my blackout curtains.
Well, anyway,
Just up there. Viking away. He doesn't believe me. He thinks I'm making this up.
Are you?
I don't.
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I don't know if you're making it up or not.
He's not. He's not. I've seen it.
I'll send a picture.
I've seen the Vikings blanket. I've seen it.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna drop that in lobby chat, I guess.
Yeah.
Feel free to talk. There's a lot of dead air.
No. Yeah.
No, you're good. Vinland Saga's great. I'm gonna start watching Oshinoko. My fear of watching seasonal waifu anime is that I'm gonna want to buy more body pillows, and those are fucking expensive. I have a fucking crack level addiction to snuggly waifus.
There's my Vikings blanket.
This is
I
the
like
best.
to sleep very comfy.
This is the best problem to have.
No, it's really not. Do you know how expensive an actual quality Dakimakura is? They're over $100 a piece. And
Oh,
if I'm
yeah.
getting one every
Oh, yeah.
3 months, that's a tax on
Is
my
that
wallet.
just the case, or you're buying the pillow with it?
That's just the case, dude. The cases are like, if you get an actual Japanese one, they're anywhere like to Mandarake. And I saw some of them in the case that were from like this season's anime. They're not even like rare ones from the past of even really beloved characters. And like, no, obviously the really beloved characters, those go for more. But I mean, they were on average like $120 a piece just for the case. So
Damn, the fucking used GameCube games of bedware.
yeah, well, I mean, I now own my 5th Kira Dakimakura. If they keep making them, I'm gonna keep buying them.
You heard it here
That's
first.
my issue with that's my fear of getting into seasonal waifu animes is that I'm gonna be like, oh, well, this chick's cute. Maybe I have a mighty need to cuddle her.
Have
And
you
I don't know if we
considered
should seek counsel for that?
have you considered a modicum of self-control?
Oh, sure. There's tons of Dakimakuras that I would
Oh,
like.
sorry, I forgot I was talking to a smoker. It's my bad.
Anyway, wow. Wow, I can't really say anything against that.
Stewie just said that.
Stewie just said that.
Take it home with you. Oh my god, Twitter is already trending. Stewie just said that. But no, yeah, I haven't. Aside from all that, nothing's really changed all that much.
Right.
So that's it for this segment. Good riddance. It was starting to stink.
That's because I have to go take a shit.
Open up the window, air it out a little bit.
Yeah. Go take a walk and come back. We'll be here. Baka Gaijin show. Stay tuned.
Hey, welcome back to the Baka Gaijin show. We've got an email.
Oh, we do now. Do we now?
Yes, this email comes straight to us from Loom Deodorant. 125,000 five-star reviews and counting smell better naked with the world's first aluminum-free whole-body deodorant. Get over 30% off a starter pack bundle that comes with a deodorant stick, cream, deodorant tube, free mini acidified body wash, free 15-count deodorant wipes, and free shipping. Clinically proven 72 hours odor control. Stop odor before it starts. Unique, skin-safe formula, pH optimized and safe for the whole body. If you would like to no longer receive email advertisements from Lume Deodorant LLC, click here to write us at 2999 South Main Street, Suite 1300, MPB 95814, Salt Lake City, Utah 8411. This might be the wrong inbox.
I think this might be the wrong inbox.
It's entirely possible it's the wrong inbox. Anyway, welcome back to the show.
I was about to say, I wasn't expecting
It was a really nice bait and switch, by the way. I appreciated that.
That's good.
Thank you. Can we get a golf clap on that? Thank you. Anyway.
Excellent.
Yeah, we are not in the business of making anyone smell better naked.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, it's time for the Reddit dive.
Let's go!
You know what time it is. It's all up in this shiz.
Let's go!
All right. I'll start us off with a medium Tifu.
Oh, yeah.
Wait, this is removed by spam filters? Shit, I'll have to undid it. Hold on.
Undit!
Let's see if this works. Remove too quickly to be archived. Oh, goddamn! Fuck.
No!
Such a fucking problem.
Undit, how could you?
It's a complicated situation.
Undit, you have failed me this day!
Alright, I'll read a large Tifu instead.
Ah!
Today I fucked up by eating a chicken sandwich and then violently desecrating a beautiful Indian palace.
Eats one chicken sandwich.
Chicken sandwiches, man, not even once.
This happened pre-COVID on a 3-month break my wife and I took in our mid-30s, traveling across India, visiting friends and sightseeing.
It's okay, I eat McChickens. That's not real chicken.
I had posted a short version of this the other day, whatever. Starting in Delhi, on our itinerary took us to Varanasi, Jaipur, Udaipur, Mumbai, Goa, and Kerala. India is a beautiful country and one of my favorite places. I cannot think of a better way to open this story than with a quote by the great author and father of gonzo journalism, Hunter S. Thompson. Really, we're starting our Reddit dive with a Hunter S. Thompson quote. Okay.
First thing you
This
think
is gonna
of.
be an
You know what this
interesting
reminds
day.
me of? Hunter S. Thompson. Who says that?
I agreed. By this time, the drink was beginning to cut the acid, and my hallucinations were down to a tolerable level. The room service waiter had a vaguely reptilian cast to his features, but I was no longer seeing huge pterodactyls lumbering around the corridors and pools of fresh blood. The only problem now was a gigantic neon sign outside the window blocking our view of the mountains. Millions of colored balls running around a very complicated track, strange symbols and filigree giving off a loud hum. Look outside, I said. Why? There's a big machine in the sky, some kind of electric snake coming right at us. Shoot it, said my attorney. Not yet, I said. I want to study its habits. Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Now that I have set the scene, allow me to welcome you to my horrific experience. This story begins about 6 weeks into that fateful journey in the city of Jaipur, the capital of Rajasthan in northwest India, a predominantly vegetarian state. Oh god, they're organizing. We had organized to spend a few nights staying in a beautiful old palace adorned in marble, gold, leather, antique woodworking, and portraits of Indian men with glorious mustaches while we explored this amazing city. They had a nice restaurant and there was a Western food on the menu. A chicken sandwich and hot chips. Sounds British. Sounds vaguely British. After 6 weeks of dal chai and glorious Indian food, utterly fantastic, this was my first fuck up. 12 hours later, it's the following morning. We awaken with a full day's itinerary.
Shitting his fucking organs out again, isn't it?
No. Why?
To visit the local temples and landmarks. I do not feel well. My stomach is like a chubby checker in a blender.
Yep, yeah.
Yep, there we go.
British
Where do
as
you...
hell.
I swear to God, these people do everything they can to, like, I swear to God, there's, like, a deep state of, like, Reddit posters who do nothing but, like, over-elaborately and poetically describe violent, explosive shits. This is, like... There has to be a coalition, right?
Yeah.
Like, the over-elaborate Reddit shit posters who literally just come up with...
Literal shit posters.
Like, guys, I took a shit today and it was kind of nasty. Let's theory craft and send it off. Let's theory craft how we should poetically describe it for a Reddit
This
post.
bowel movement reminded me of a Hunter S. Thompson quote.
Literally.
This bowel movement brought to you by Hunter S. Thompson.
Like seriously, it's embarrassing. What are you people doing? There has to be like some deep state coalition on Reddit of people who do this. Because I swear to God, this is like the 10th fucking Reddit post we've had on this show, and I've seen more, where people poetically describe their explosive shits. Anyway, continue.
No.
My stomach is like a chubby checker in a blender, whatever that means. My wife displays no sympathy.
See, he doesn't know what it means because the editor of the Deep State came up with it. Anyway, continue.
In the middle of her telling me I am a wimp, I race to the bathroom and do the first of many synchronized vomit shits. Oh, there's vomiting involved.
No.
Double orifice action. I do not.
I have done that.
Yeah.
Where I have certainly done that.
Yeah.
Where I wasn't sure which end to put in the toilet.
Yeah.
Turns out the appropriate answer is always.
This is why all public toilets should have buckets next to them.
Yes.
Yeah. Agreed.
This is the reform I want in the world. You'd have my vote.
Anyway,
she
but go ahead.
decides to go out on our day trip and leave me in bed, recommending I call a doctor. I have nothing left in me, and I'm lying there in some sort of hallucinating, wiped-out vertigo fugue state. I drift off to sleep. My second fuck-up rapidly and inevitably approaches. Laying in bed half
Sounds
asleep.
positively ghastly.
Laying in bed, half asleep, half comatose, I feel the urge to flatulate. Without the conscious ability to realize my own predicament, I could not resist the urge to release a sneaky fart no longer.
Oh, no.
It goes on forever.
Never trust a fart.
It goes on forever, like letting go of a huge balloon that flies around the room like someone possessed and weightless, wacky, inflatable arm flailing tube man for all of eternity. I realize at this point that something has gone terribly wrong. I stagger out of bed and slip over. There is shit everywhere. I sit hunched over in a fetal position for an indeterminate amount of time, unable to process what has happened. What a terrible thing I have done. Am I a monster? I call my wife. She is hours away. After confirming that I was not immediately facing death, she suggested I again call a doctor. At this point our call dropped, and thankfully, so as I could not compose myself to even speak at this point, I began desperately trying to troubleshoot this horrific situation. In my addled state, I searched the room for a way out of this nightmare scenario. Any possible solution, but there are none apparent. What the fuck do I do? I scrambled through the cupboards and drawers, finally locating the washing bags for laundry. Using my skills as a traveling salesman, I tightly roll up all the bed sheets, quilts, pillows, everything in double bag. Easily carry on only. Attempting to clear up the remaining shit explosion, I use all available towels, washers, tissues, and toilet paper. Poorly, as I would later transpire. I called the front desk and in a strange moment of clarity pulled it together for just a moment to politely ask for fresh sheets. A man arrives soon after, takes one look, fucking leaves the room immediately. In silence with a shocked look and a pale complexion, his giant moustache weathered in front of my eye as he hastily reversed direction. Soon thereafter, there's another knock at the door. A large number of Indian men, all wearing face masks and gloves, enter the room. I am deeply apologetic and mortified. They deep clean the room, reset and arrange for a doctor. An emergency protocol has been clearly enacted. I offer to pay for the bedding and suggest that they immediately incinerate the bags. 5 minutes later, everything has been replaced. The doctor arrives and gives me an injection of ondansetron, a chemotherapy-strength anti-nausea medication, which is freaking amazing, by the way. I am pumped full of every medication available and am pretty much now high as fuck. Shortly afterwards, my wife returns. Very little evidence remained of my traumatic and life-changing experience. It took almost a week before I was able to function normally, and months before my gut recovered. Returning home and reflecting on my experience, I maintain a cautious and deeply paranoid approach to flatulation and shaved chicken sandwiches to this very day. TLDR, I ate a shaved chicken sandwich in a predominantly Hindu vegetarian country. The meat was probably over 6 months old. Violently shat the bed and destroyed a guest room in a beautifully restored, centuries-old palace.
Oh my god.
I like top comment. It's India. You are merely one of a countless parade of tourists whose internal workings are not up to the challenges of the local cooking.
Yeah.
They have definitely handled this before. If they hadn't, it would have taken them far longer to reset your room because they would have spent 20 minutes figuring out the best way to clean it up.
Yeah, this is very clearly something that they have done multiple times before. This is not new, buddy. Also, I want to point out that there is a fork in the road here between the violent shit tifus and the wedding aitas. Which way, Western man?
Right.
So, like, these are the two main genres of.
So my advice
that
is that if you travel to India, bring your own food.
More or less.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Otherwise, be ready to shit everything.
Hey, Kevin! I just sent you a Tifu!
Alright, well...
Kevin, go! Go, Kevin, go! Go, Kevin, go!
You can do it! He's a man. If he can't do it, show's over, folks!
Well, I think I can, so...
No. There is another.
Medium Tifu, today I fucked up by accidentally deleting my university's entire database.
Oh no.
Yep.
Oh no.
Obligatory
Why
this...
have you done this?
Yeah. Fuck.
Oh god, why have you done this?
Obligatory this didn't happen today, but last week when I was interning at my university's IT department. So I'm a third-year computer science student doing an internship to get some experience. Mostly I've been doing simple tech support and handling basic issues. My supervisor asked me to clean up some old files on one of the servers to free up space. He left for a meeting and I got to work. Now, I know my way around Linux and servers.
Oh no!
Yep, I thought this would be easy. As I was deleting old log files and backups, I accidentally typed rm-rf asterisk into the wrong directory. I instantly realized my mistake, but it was too late. I had just wiped every single file on the main database server. Panic set in. 5 years of records, course materials, enrollment info, you name it, gone in 10 seconds of stupidity. I broke into a cold sweat, paralyzed, not knowing what to do.
I love Linux.
The server was redundant, so data could be restored from backups, but those were in the hands of another department. I had to confess to my supervisor what just happened. He turned ghostly white, swore a bit, but then focused on contacting the backup admins to start an emergency restoration. I spent the rest of the week helping get data back online and apologizing profusely. At the end of my internship, my supervisor said I caused some of the most dramatic on-the-job experience he'd ever witnessed, but appreciated how I owned up to my mistake and helped fix it. While they'll be double-checking any commands I enter from now on, I'm still welcome back again next term. Lesson learned, be very careful when wielding powerful commands, especially on production servers. RIP data, you will not be forgotten. I will always be haunted by that RM-rf apostrophe. TLDR accidentally wiped out my university's entire database as an IT intern, spent a week restoring from backups and groveling for forgiveness. On-the-job experience gained, humility attained, and commands now triple-checked.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd say this qualifies for a medium simply because it caused him a week of grief.
Sure.
And he could have lost his, position there, so...
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's not quite a large. It's not quite a large. Like he didn't cause the Russian Revolution or something.
But it's also a little more severe than a small. So yeah, this qualifies for medium.
Indeed.
What the fuck is top comment? In a past job in the days before content management systems, whenever someone did something that took down some or all of the university's web presence, which seemed to happen alarmingly often, they received the hammer. It was shared with the message, "Congratulations, you have broken the internet. Here's the hammer. It is my honor to present the hammer to you, OP. The one rule of the hammer is that you must hold on to it until the next person has broken the internet. Keep the tradition alive. Until then, here's the hammer." I'm posting, yes, I'm putting the hammer on screen.
OP has received the hammer.
You have received the hammer, OP. Until the next person posts an item. Posts a Tifu where they have broken the internet. Hold on to the hammer.
Yeah.
It's great.
Nice.
It's marvelous.
Big fan. Huge plays even. Anyway, Saradin, can you read? Are you busy playing Resident Evil 4?
Read the next one. I will play, and I will do one after.
Okay.
Let me find one here. Do. Oh. Let's see if I can salvage this one.
Hopefully.
Come on, Undit. Remove too quickly.
Curses. It keeps
Actually, no.
happening.
Hold on. Wait, let's see if there's a backup. Yes, okay, yes there is.
Okay, cool.
Am I the asshole for telling my kids not to bother visiting if they insist on calling another woman mom?
Oh, no.
My ex and I have two kids
Oh,
together.
for fuck's sake.
12F and 10F. We separated when they were 6 months and 2 years old, divorced at 1 and 3, remarried, and he remarried when they were 3 and 5. I've never gotten along with his wife because she seems convinced that she's my kid's mother. I wonder what gave her that idea. Could it be the fact that she raised them since they were 3 and 5? It's only gotten worse since I remarried and moved. I tried to get primary custody of the kids when I moved, but both of the kids asked to stay with their dad, and the lawyer argued that they'd have to share a room with my stepkids and go to public school at my house while their dad has a house triple the size of mine, where they'll have their own rooms, and they'd go to a good private school, so I ended up getting them every other weekend. Their stepmother used to contact me constantly about foods they don't like or are sensitive to, or not wanting the kids to have to share their toys, keeping an eye out for teasing by my stepkids. Nothing happened. My 10-year-old is just sensitive. Using something like a nightlight or white noise machine at night. Every time I tell her to back off, I know what I'm doing with my own kids that I see every other weekend. But she never listens. Then she started picking them up instead of their dad. I told her I wouldn't let the kids go with anyone but their dad, and they actually took me to court over this and had my custody reduced to visitation at their house for almost 2 years. Now I have them every other weekend again, and I started to realize they call their stepmom Mummy/Mama. They don't call me anything. They only call my husband by his first name. I tried to correct them, and when they called her mom, but she'd give me a look and tell them it was okay and that they could call her whatever they want. Oh, the nerve! I eventually told them to not bother visiting if they insist on calling another woman mom, but won't even call me mom. They haven't visited or called in over a month. Part of me thinks they turned the kids against us and want to go to court for parental alienation.
Oh my
part
god.
Of me just wants to let go and focus on my new family. Am I the asshole for telling them not to bother visiting if they insist on calling another woman mom but not me?
What?
Fuck you! Oh my sweet baby Jesus.
I refuse to acknowledge you. You're stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid.
How do you write all of this out and ask at the end, am I the asshole? The fucking main character syndrome bad here.
Yeah.
They have not turned the kids against you. You have turned the kids against you. This is entirely because of you. You are so fucking... Oh god, this person is just...
Madonna!
They're so fucking entitled. Holy shit. You know, I'm starting to understand why you got fucking divorced, bitch. No, yeah, fuck this person. They're the asshole.
No, they're the asshole.
Like, this is a very clear cut and dry situation. Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck's sake.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, YTA, clearly. Saradin, can you read now?
Yes.
Okay, here you go.
Marvelous.
Take those pants and try them on and tell me if they fit.
Oh boy, this is one you cherry picked for me, isn't it?
Probably not.
Am I the asshole for snapping at my aunt who said I wasn't a real doctor? You're not a real doctor!
What? I didn't mean that. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to... You can read that one. I didn't mean to send you that one, but you can read it.
Okay. I, 35 female, am a plastic surgeon. I went through years of medical school and residency, but was worth it. I originally started med school with the hopes of going into psychiatry, but surgery really interested me. The problem started years ago when I first told my family I was going into plastic surgery because it was what interested me the most. My parents, siblings, and Bill, B-I-L,
Of the science guy fame?
were all supportive, and whenever I felt like giving up, they were always there to push me. But a lot of my other family members weren't as supportive. My aunts always made snide comments about it, as well as my cousins, uncles, and grandparents on both sides. They were all happy when they knew I was in med school, but completely flipped when they found out I was pursuing plastic surgery. It annoyed me at first, but I learned to just move on from it. Very mature. But recently my cousin, I thought it said 400, 40F, on my dad's side.
My cousin's a vampire, 400F.
Right.
Started drinking my blood.
Who's the daughter of the aunt who keeps making comments about my job, done a PLC on nursing and childcare, which doesn't bother me. I couldn't care less what she does. Sorry, this person doesn't use punctuation very well.
Yeah.
But my aunt thought I should know everything that's happening with her daughter. Every time I see her, she goes on about how smart her daughter is and how amazing she is for doing a PLC in nursing and childcare. But the last time I seen her, she said something that really annoyed me. Me and my sister were over at her house because she had some hand-me-downs to give my nephew. We were all eating when she said, "It's great that she's going into medical." She's not. She doesn't even have the brains for medical school. Ow!
Oh my god.
Scathing remarks only here. Maybe we can finally have a real doctor in the family. Wow.
Holy shit.
I sat there in silence for a second thinking, what the fuck is she talking about? Then I looked at my sister, who looked equally pissed as me. I snapped back and said, her changing kids' soiled pants doesn't make her a doctor, and her knowing in a cut doesn't either. She's not in medical school, and she's too dumb for that. She wouldn't even last a week before dropping out. My aunt looked really pissed off and yelled at me for being rude, and then she told me I wasn't much of a doctor either. I yelled back at her that I went through years of med school and residency, and that I'm a licensed doctor and surgeon, and that she doesn't know what she's talking about. My aunt started crying and left the room. Okay. Left the room, and so me and my sister just left. A few hours later, I got a text from my cousin calling me a bitch for what I said and attacking her mom. I got more texts from her other family members, and it somehow traveled to my mom's side of the family as well. Majority of them are telling me to apologize for yelling at my aunt, but my immediate family, mom, dad, brother, in-laws, girlfriend, are telling me not to. I'm now being shunned by both sides of the family, and they're all refusing to talk to me, and I won't even tell my side of the story. So why was I the asshole?
No.
I think you were an asshole for saying, somebody doesn't have the brains to do something.
We're talking about after years of being fucking... we're talking about years...
Maybe that was
after
comment.
years of being told by them,
but you weren't an asshole for defending your position against a... Hello?
What?
Oh, Did I cut out?
No, I heard you the whole time.
Oh. Well, I was gonna say, I don't think you can hear us.
Mike, can you hear us?
Oh, I'm so sorry. For some reason, my volume went all the way down, so I thought I lost internet connection.
No,
Anyway,
you're good. You're good.
No.
As I was
Technical
saying,
difficulties because Sheridan
was-
doesn't know how to manipulate a volume dial.
I was saying though that like, yeah, she snapped, but after years of this entire side of the family telling her she's not a real doctor and she's a fucking surgeon, I don't blame her.
I don't know. Like, I agree that I don't think that she's an asshole for any of that. Like, she absolutely had a right to defend herself and call her.
Imagine going to fucking med school for 8 years and then your fucking family tells you you're not a real doctor, and then they start fucking sucking the dick of the woman who's going to work at a daycare. Like,
Right, yeah.
Yeah, I'd be pissed too, not the asshole.
Yeah, I'm gonna say not the asshole on this one.
Yeah, overall, not the asshole. I would next time you do this, I would try not attacking somebody else to make yourself look better. But at the same time, like, I totally get it.
Yeah, more or less justified here.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, more or less justified. Sometimes you got to stand up for yourself and tell assholes that they're an asshole. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. That's what we're doing right now.
Yes.
Right. And if we do it for a podcast on YouTube, it's okay for you to do it in real life.
Yeah, exactly. Follow our example, the YouTubers.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed.
Yeah, I get it. Let's see here. Am I the asshole for joking that my brother's girlfriend stole his best friend?
Okay.
Well, we're getting into the he said, she said bullshit now.
Yeah, we are. Oh boy, this is gonna be fun!
My 20F brother Nate, 24M, and his best friend Kyle, 23M, have annoyed me for years. They have been friends since they were kids, and I've had to deal with the both of them since Kyle was always over at our house. Kyle is a human chihuahua, small and yappy, bites everybody but their owner. He loves to insult people. He loves acting helpless. Nate is a bona fide white knight and always there to save Kyle. Kyle has managed to drive away several of Nate's girlfriends when they inevitably blow up when Kyle insults them or when they break up after Nate prioritizes Kyle over them. Nate's latest girlfriend, Gemma, 26F, of 1 year, lasted the longest. Kyle did the whole insulting shtick and it didn't faze her a bit. He did the whole, you don't know Nate as well as me and he cares about me more thing. Nothing. He did the helpless baby act and Gemma just started doing stuff for him. He doesn't know how to cook and needs to call Nate. Gemma comes over with a recipe book. He can't do his taxes. Here comes Gemma. I've literally laughed out loud at how she outfoxed him. Nate hosted a small watch party for his favorite anime recently, and Gemma and Kyle naturally were there. Instead of the usual, Kyle kept hanging off of Gemma's shoulder. He asked her to explain everything and had her feed him snacks. I was dying. My brother looked pissed, so I made a small joke that it seemed his girlfriend stole his best friend. He yelled at me to shut the fuck up and stormed out of our house. My mom said I wasn't being polite, but my friends and my dad said it was funny. Am I the asshole? No, it was funny.
No, it was funny.
It was very funny, actually.
It was funny, yeah.
Based Chad Kyle just getting what he wants.
That's such a like fucking softball joke. He's a fucking come on, man. Come on.
We might have just found Kyle Prime. This guy is channeling the energy of all Kyles.
Kyle Prime, he says.
Yeah. Not the top comment, not the asshole. Gemma is the reigning champ. She tamed the yapper, let her enjoy her moment of glory.
Abso-fucking-lutely.
She had put the Kyle on the leash.
Let's go!
Yeah.
Pardon
Yeah.
you, sir.
Don't fucking pardon me. What are you, the president? That's Guy Fieri, you dick.
My mistake. My mistake.
Anyway, here's one.
I should know better than to impose upon the powers bestowed upon the president of Flavortown, USA.
Exactly. You have overstepped. No Christmas.
Am I the asshole for making fun of my... Sorry. Am I the asshole for making fun of my girlfriend's lack of friends?
Oh, busting out the air quotes.
The sheer fact that this required air quotes should tell you something.
That he doesn't know what parentheses
I
are.
smell an asshole.
I, 25M, love my girlfriend, 24F. But I made fun of her lack of friends. She is a chill...
We'll be the judge of that.
Right.
She's chill, funny, and kind. Recently we got into a bit of a heated discussion because of something I pointed out. When I first met her, I realized she wasn't very social. She likes alone time, to spend nights alone. I understand because she does work a lot, and isn't very outgoing. That is not how you spell isn't.
Yeah.
I-S-I-N-T.
Yeah. That's not... Go back to school, please.
She's not antisocial, though, just a bit reserved. But she doesn't really have a big friend group. Myself, on the other hand, I have about 25 friends, 10 very close friends. She only has 2 girlfriends, and 3 of them only hang out like every other week. Maybe it's because I came from a small town where everybody knows each other, and
That might be it.
and she comes from a more populated area.
Yeah, probably.
I didn't think it was a red flag. I did think it was a red flag, though, at first, since I've had the same friends since early childhood. Oh, God. Anyways, for her birthday last week, I tried to put together a party and asked who she wanted to
Anyways, I'm
invite.
gonna be grandstanding so I can dick on my friend real quick.
Yeah. I tried to put together a party and I asked who she wanted to invite, and she only said those 2 friends. For my party, I'm planning on having 25 plus people. I
I
said,
didn't realize birthday parties were a contest.
fuck's sake. I said, that's it? And mentioned casually when we talked about growing up in my town that a girl who went to high school with us got made fun of for only having 1 or 2 friends. She said to me, so it's a problem I only have 2 friends? People haven't counted friends since high school. I wasn't counting friends. I was just saying. Before I met her, I
wasn't counting friends. I just listed exact numbers.
Right?
Right.
Holy shit. Before I met
Oh my god.
Before I met her, I was hanging out with my friends very frequently. They go out for dinner or have sleepovers every other week, maybe once a week. Anyways, am I the asshole? I didn't mean to make her feel bad. I just made an observation. This is so sad. This is pathetic. Oh my god.
This
I
dude
have to
peaked in
wonder
high
if
school.
I have to wonder legitimately if this was like made by like somebody who is literally the age of like 15 or something. But it's not.
25. Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, but it's not. And all I have to say is you're 25, grow up.
Get oh my god.
Who the fuck complains that their girlfriend doesn't have enough friends? That's my other question.
Someone in my high school got made fun of for only having 2 friends. What's your problem?
I don't understand this perspective. The less of a social life your girlfriend has, the more unlock you have that.
Yeah, so like, you are you complaining that you have more time to spend with her because she's not going out with like a million fucking people? Like, what the fuck is your issue? Like, how is this a red flag? That's another thing. Why are you calling this a red flag? Like, how is that? What's the problem here?
My man saw a hill in the distance and he thought, that looks like a great place to die.
I don't get this guy. I don't.
No, well, I do get one thing, and that's that he is the asshole.
Top 2 comments. You're the asshole. I find it incredibly sad that you're 25 sitting around talking about how many friends you have, or how someone in high school got bullied for not having a ton of friends. You're 25, it's time to move on. The reply just says, he peaked and it's showing.
I like how he brings that up like he implies that they were right to be bullied.
Yeah, like, is that supposed to be justification for being a dick? Like, what? That's the only reason you would have brought that up is because it's like, oh, well, it's fine that I'm shaming you because this person in my high school back when she was 15 got made fun of. Like, what the fuck, man? What is your thought process?
Some people just look for excuses to be a douche.
Oh, God. Yeah, no.
No, you are the asshole, and I sentence you to a clang bang pipe bomb. Clean up on aisle 5. Alright, fuck that guy. Next.
Next!
Next. Hold on.
Oh, you said next.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I'm sending it. Hold on.
All right.
I was shuffling around some stuff.
That's okay. Take your
Got a lot of tabs open.
Right. Of course. Gotta deal with my tabs, and my tabs for my tabs.
Sorry, I was replying to something else that somebody's just sent me regarding for LA. My bad.
Oh, thank goodness! I was about.
That was kind of a thing that I couldn't. Mature content. Yes, I'm over 18.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was about to.
I'm so glad that the robot.
At you.
Yeah, sorry. Tifu. I just like saying Tifu. Tifu by buying a bong and giving myself salmon.
What? What?
I gotta take my hat off for this one. Hold on.
Medium, by the way.
I'm gonna light up a cig too. Good lord.
Yeah.
This is like the guy who was like, "Today I fucked up by cooking chicken and getting salmonella in my dick." I'm like, "You fucked the chicken, didn't you?" Anyway.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Classic story.
19 female. Haha, young women. Started smoking a few months ago. Haha, smoker. Oh wait. A few months ago, while I love being high, I hate. Oh, you're smoking the back. I hate smoking a joint because of how hot it is, and it burns the back of my throat and leaves an awful taste. Yes, weed sucks. Thank you, and it tastes and smells terrible. Not judging you if you smoke weed. I just can't stand the taste of the smell. I tried edibles. I tried to be edible? I don't know.
I tried being edible.
I tried edibles, but I slept for 20 hours straight after only 2 of my 16 brownies I made, so I didn't really want that. You put too much shit in it.
Yeah.
Therefore, I thought it would be a great idea to buy a bong after talking to a stoner friend. I went out the next day and brought an acrylic bong and decided to use it. It blew my mind as the vapor was basically cold, and I really feel the weed working instantly. I ended up getting much higher than I thought it had been before. So
literally, can we get much higher?
All right, and
So
here's where I'm
high.
gonna light up.
So high.
So I'm watching Hell's Kitchen, and Gordon Ramsay is yelling at some guy for overcooking his steak, and I'm really
As he
getting
does.
as he do.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, at least he didn't say it's fucking raw. Definitely wasn't wrong. I go to the fridge to look for a protein, but all I have is chicken. Oh, she says protein.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
Someone's watching her carbs.
No, because fucking most keto people don't even talk about it that way because you're looking for it's not the carb watchers are interested in consuming fat so they can convert their body into a ketosis state. And there's really no way to do a ketosis diet or to be a carb watcher while also being vegan.
Sure, but
This
also
this
those
just
same
sounds like
people call it a
boomers
protein, though. I've lived with these people.
What I'm saying is it's stupid.
Yeah,
Give me the flesh of a fallen beast.
I agree. I'm just saying
But all I have is chicken, so I decided to cook that. When I took out the chicken,
You do realize that chicken is protein, right?
I do. What I'm saying is that the vernacular protein is generally used.
Well, I was telling her that.
Oh, which is my issue is that the vernacular protein is used by like hipster establishments to try to shy away from the fact that did you know meat comes from dead animals?
Yeah, no, I understand that.
You know,
I'm just correcting her that chicken is in fact protein.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, it makes sense in a restaurant like Chipotle where your protein can eat tofu or meat. But anyway, but all I have is chicken, so I decided to cook that. When I took out the chicken, it wasn't in the shape of a steak, so I battered it with a pan to flatten it. Why? You don't tenderize chicken like that.
Oh my god.
You see, I like my steak medium rare, so when cooking my flattened chicken, I only cook 1 minute and 30.
Well, you do if you're like breading and frying it.
Oh what? No. Oh no.
No, you slice it. No, you're supposed to slice it thin. You're not supposed to.
I know exactly where this is going now. Oh fuck.
Yeah, so do I. She undercooked the chicken. For those of you playing at home, when you cook chicken, it should come to an internal temperature of 165 degrees, no less. Less than that, and you are in the danger zone of bacteria and salmonella growth. Above 165, you will eradicate those harmful bacteria and pathogens.
Yep.
The more you know. That's 165 degrees Fahrenheit, not Celsius.
Yep. Continue.
You cook it to that temperature, and you're gonna end up with a husk.
Well, they say you can't overcook chicken, but I mean, we can try.
Right. I only cooked it for 1 minute and 30 each side with salt and pepper. Thinking I had made a masterpiece, I cut it up into thickest slices and served it with fries. I don't know if it was just the weed, but unknowingly, raw chicken was the best chicken I've ever had in my life. It was perfectly warm, but so juicy. Yeah, don't do that.
Too juicy, even.
Don't do that. The next day, I'm feeling hot, a bit high, and I can't remember much of what happened the last night, but otherwise fine. Then all of a sudden, I'm watching TV. I get a mild stomach cramp, so I wonder what I ate last night, and it all comes back to me. I can't believe I tried to cook a chicken like a steak, even if it was delicious. Cooked out. I didn't have any. I don't think you should be doubling down on the fact that the chicken tasted good.
Well, look, if I understand correctly, most things are delicious while high.
Fair enough. Wouldn't know. I didn't have any major symptoms for the rest of the day, however. In the middle of the night, I woke up and realized that I shat the bed. I had changed the bed sheets a few nights earlier, so this was particularly disappointing. I had to replace my Egyptian cotton sheets, as they were stained. This was hard to do, as I was solidly throwing up for the next 2 days. So I guess the moral of the story is cook your chicken properly. TLDR, I bought a bong and got really high, cooked chicken like it was a steak, shat the bed. Edit number 1. People are berating me about eating 2 brownies. I have tried edibles, but on all my encounters, I could either not feel it or I just got really sleepy. I've tried all different portion sizes of my brownies, but there were only 2 grams. Badly decarbed weed in the 16 brownies to begin with, so they were just not that strong, but made me sleepy and a bit nauseous. Okay, I don't. Yeah,
I've suddenly stopped caring.
Yeah, so don't fucking cook your chicken under 165.
Yeah.
Like, it's just not a thing. And the thickest part of the chicken needs to reach 165. Don't, like, test the edge and be like, oh, it's done! Because guess what? The fat part's not cooked!
Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
You're careful with that. Fucking idiot.
Anyway,
Don't get high and cook.
coming up next, am I the asshole for sending a sex tape of my girlfriend to my buddy without consent?
Oh,
Yes.
fuck. Come on, man! Come on!
There will be fake names used in this story. I-17F, starting young on the asshole path. I love it.
Oh, no.
Jade recorded a sex tape of my girlfriend, who was my best friend at the time, 17F Lily. Ooh, lesbians in love. Because I was... Can I just say that Jade and Lily sounds like the most lesbian couple names I've ever heard?
Yeah, it does.
Anyway, James and Lily, 17Fs, because I was getting paid over $2,000 by my best friend, 19M Scott. So before anyone starts jumping to conclusions, please understand where I'm coming from. During this incident, me and my best friend, now girlfriend, were 16 at the time, and my bestie was 18. Scott asked me over Snapchat. I'm not too old yet. I understand these things. If
I get the gist of it.
Anyway, Scott asked me over Snap if I could send him a video of me fucking my best friend Lily for money. At first I thought it was kind of weird, but my obvious answer would be no, but then he reminded me that he is dying of cancer.
Oh, whoa! Whoa! That went from a 0 to a 10 real quick.
That took a swerve, so I felt bad and agreed. I tried to wait off on recording the video, but he kept reminding me to send the video constantly. Finally, I set up a camera in my closet to record Lily when she came over. We fucked for 2 to 3 hours. So I had hours of footage to go through. Nice. After I got the video finished, I asked Scott if that's all he wanted, and he said he only wanted to see Lily in the video. Not sure if this part matters, but I've been best friends with Scott for 8 years, and have been fucking him for 1 year. Anyway, I was extremely confused and disgusted, so instead offered to sleep with him instead of sending the video since we've slept with each other before, but Scott said he'd already seen me, and he won't get to see her, so he wants to see Lily. So I cut to the clips where only Lily was in it and sent it to him. After I sent it, I got the money, and Scott was talking about her in ways I would not like to bring up again. The conversation did turn me on, though. He died 10 days later.
Oh my god. Oh god.
I'm sorry, but you're still an asshole.
What the fuck?
Me and Lily's... Then me and Lily started dating 3 months later. 7 months after the incident, I told her I did not have her consent to record. I did have her consent to write about this, though. Am I the asshole? Yes, I understand that I was. Well, then why are you asking?
Why the
are you
fuck are
asking?
you here, man? Where the fuck? What the? Why the?
Right. Why aren't you fucking Lily right now? Like, good lord.
What in the? Oh my god.
Look, there's only one reaction to this, and that's...
What the hell?
Yes.
Oh my God. Yeah.
This is so bad.
I still believe you are the asshole because there is like literally no universe where like unconsensually sending someone else a sex tape of you and somebody is.
But he was dying of cancer,
It
Sarodin.
doesn't matter. You could have asked her,
dying.
and then if she said, "Yeah, that's
Yeah,
fine,"
yeah. I agree. You
like
should
that's
ask.
fine. Yeah, no, you should not have done that. You're a bad person.
This
Please don't ever do that again. Also, your friend just sounds
Well, I
like
mean, she can't because he died.
like, and I understand that he's dead and everything. He was dying, but your friend's a fucking lech. Okay,
Yes. Yes.
like
was a lech, past tense.
was a lech. He's very dead
Yeah,
now.
Yeah,
Anyway, God bless
let's
him.
go find his grave and write he was a lech on the on the tombstone. Bit of a lech-like, lech-esque even. If he had a Steam tag, it would just say lech. I'm gonna go with everyone sucks here, and I think
Except Lily. Oh no, she sucks too.
yeah. That's what I was getting at. Thank
It's
you.
okay, Lily. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah,
We're not making fun.
that's what I was. Yeah,
Okay, I'm
yeah.
over it.
Everybody's sucking and fucking here. So I mean, yeah. I'm gonna set this MySpace relationship status to it's complicated.
Handsome.
Kevin, verdict?
Verdict? What the fuck? You're the asshole.
Utah.
Right. Anyway. That's that story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good lord.
Let's find one here. Kevin, read this one.
Excellent.
Or Down to Your Life.
I think I will.
Oh.
Am I the asshole for telling a vegan he could have a cookie?
Okay, but don't give a mouse a cookie, because we all know where that leads.
Not too long ago, my coworker friend made cookies, but she had to work off-site that day and asked me to distribute them to our friend group. I, 32F, had the cookies sitting on my desk when one of our friends popped in to say hi. He, 60 plus M,
60s-ish.
asked what the cookies were for, and I explained so-and-so had made them and that I was planning on passing them out at lunch. This particular friend eats mostly a vegan diet due to health issues, but semi-regularly eats milk chocolate, chili peppers and fish sauce, and several other questionably vegan items. He also quote-unquote cheats when he travels abroad because many cultures don't understand the restrictions of his diet.
Sure, why not?
Anyway, he asked me if he would be allowed to have a cookie, which I immediately said sure. He ate the cookie and said it was good. The next day, the friend who made the cookies asked how they went over. I said everyone liked them and listed the people who had one. She was surprised that our vegan friend had one, but I told her that he's flexible with occasional treats. Later, she joked to him that she was disillusioned about his diet and realized she didn't have to worry so much about making things he'd be able to eat. He then turned around and scolded me, saying, "I asked you if they were vegan." I responded with, "You absolutely did not." He said that by asking if they were something he could have, he was obviously asking if they were made with animal products. Oh my god.
That's
no.
an assumption only a vegan would make.
No. I told him that I answered the question as he asked it, and it never occurred to me that he wanted to know about the ingredients. He acted like I was being deliberately obtuse, and so I told him that his diet is not my responsibility, and that he needs to directly ask and not assume that people will guess. He was pissed off at me, and I ended up pissed off at him back, and told him I refused to apologize to him. So, am I the asshole? No, he should have asked straight up instead of fucking playing 20
entitled
questions.
vegan moment.
He's
entitled vegan moment.
so fucking entitled. It's like, oh, well, you should have known because you know that I'm a vegan. That's not what you asked, dude. Stop playing fucking word games with people. Like, this isn't even a vegan thing. This is just something I see people do constantly is that they
no,
assume
it's just extremely common among vegans. It's
It's also a vegan thing because this dude's already playing loosey goosey with his diet in the first place.
Right,
and
that's
now
another thing.
Now we have to respect it.
that's another thing. It's like, respect my diet, but only I'm allowed to disrespect my own diet. Like, what the fuck,
like
man?
I have friends who are vegan. I have friends who are vegan, but they're always
sorry.
very, very no. Let me finish. They're very good about making sure people understand. You know that hey, if if we're like, hey, where do we want to go eat? And if somebody doesn't understand that they're vegan, we'll say something like, hey, do you want to go to this restaurant? And they're like, and they'll do their best. They'll be like, they understand they're on a diet, that they're living a certain way, and it is their responsibility to cater to others, not for the world to cater to them.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, yeah, I think there's some stuff on that menu I can eat, and they'll do their best. If there's really nothing on that menu I can eat, they'll be like, is there any way we could try a different place? Because I'm not sure there's anything there that I could eat. And they're really nice about it, But they'll always make an attempt to make things work. What I don't like are the vegans that are like, I won't eat there because blah, 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 or I won't eat there because blah, 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 with no courtesy to the people in the car with them, only a courtesy to themselves and their extremely professionally offended behavior. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I'm gonna give this guy whatever the opposite of a Riz is, which I believe is this.
Yes. Yes.
Enjoy your watery vegan shits. Fuck you. You're the asshole.
Enjoy your iron deficiency.
Yep.
Babe, I have iron deficiency. Let's go.
I'm very phlegmy tonight.
Phlegm.
Sure. Let's see here. Sheridan, here is one for you.
Oh no, sorry, I'm reading what's being posted.
Okay.
In the thing.
Okay.
And now I'm looking at Kiara Butt. I'm sorry, this is just my deficiency.
No, it's understandable.
Moment. Am I the asshole for looking at Kiara Butt? No.
No.
No, this is status quo. Am I the asshole for not letting someone cut me in line at the grocery store? Okay. Every Saturday, excuse me. I go grocery shopping for the week. Today the grocery store was slightly busy, but nothing too crazy. There were 3 checkout lanes with cashiers open and 6 self-checkouts that were not busy, maybe 2 people in total. Typically when I have a full cart, typically when I have a full cart, I go to the cashier not to clog up the self-checkouts. I had already been waiting in line for the cashier lane for 5 minutes and had just gotten to the belt to put my items up when someone came up to me and asked me if I could cut in line because they had 1 item and I had a full cart. I looked ahead and saw the person in front of me also had a full cart, meaning that cutting the person would have had to ask the other person to cut as well. I responded, no, I'm sorry, but the person in front of me also has a full cart. You could go to the self-checkout if you're in a rush. There's no one there. In response, she tried to protest and had an extremely shocked look on her face, which I responded, no, sorry. Then the cashier chimed in and said, ma'am, you can go to the self-checkout. Nobody's ever there. I feel like an asshole because the other people in line and the cutting person had such sour grapes looks when I know. Am I the asshole? I don't know what that sentence is supposed to mean. Am I the asshole for not letting someone cut in front of me in line at the grocery store?
No, you wouldn't. You would have been inconveniencing everyone behind you.
Yeah.
And there's a self-checkout available.
Yeah.
I don't believe so. I don't believe so, but at the same time, like, well, yeah, if you're the last person in line, then it's fine to let someone cut in front of you. If you're not, then you're inconveniencing all of them. You're speaking for them. And it's maybe they weren't okay with it, so no, you're not.
Yeah, not the asshole.
Yeah, no, you literally gave them a perfectly fine alternative and they decided to make a bitch fit about it. Like,
Open, shut, closed, case, wrap it, book it, ship it.
honestly, I typically go to self-checkout myself anyway, so...
Yeah, Kevin has a We haven't talked about it, and it hasn't been made official BGS lore, but Kevin has a bit of a thing about scanning barcodes himself. He finds it oddly satisfying.
Remember,
Yes,
remember those mobile devices that you could buy back in the early 2000s?
Scanners, commanders, hell yeah!
Yeah. You go to the grocery aisle and you get like, and you scan barcodes for those Zoomers watching. If
Yes.
and every barcode you scanned gave you either in-game credits or they would give you a character that you could then fight with against other people. Or
Yeah, it was basically Tamagotchis with barcodes and violence.
it was basically a way to market to ADHD kids who like couldn't sit still.
Speaking of which, I remember looking up the specific list of scanners, commanders, applicable items, and it's actually a lot smaller than you would think. I'm gonna look that up, actually. It's actually not a lot of items.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hold on. Scanner, commanders, item list. Okay, I'm gonna fucking find this, because I remember looking this up. I gotta spell scanners right, though. It's with a K and a Z.
Yeah.
Commanders item list. I'm gonna find this shit. I specifically remember a DVD copy of Finding Nemo was one applicable item.
Right.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah, fuck.
Oh, and something else I forgot to mention about me today. I know this is like the most random sidebar ever, but I had my 25th blood donation today.
Oh.
At the local blood center. So
Excellent.
Did you get a medal? Did you get a medal? Did they give you a medal? Oh. Did they give you a cookie?
No.
What did they give you?
I don't think they understand the concept of give and take.
No.
I mean, I got a cookie. It was nice.
Yeah.
I figured as such. I can't find it. God damn it. I'll see if we can find that later. Anyway. Fuck all that noise. It's time for an extra large Tifu.
Oh boy. I hope it's actually extra large.
Like, I started the Ukrainian conflict by being like by being Putin's official like concubine or something. Like, I don't know. Like, let's come on.
That's fine. Let's find out. We have a nice vague title here. Today I fucked up by not sleeping for 5 days and taking too much.
Oh boy, let's see how that's.
Are you ready?
Boy.
Are you ready?
I'm
This
ready.
is a lot, and it gets heavy. Some not safe for work / not safe for life, but nothing graphic. It's just a lot, and extremely bizarre. Complete disconnect from reality, so be ready. Or don't read it, but it's hilarious. Back on March 24th, 2023, I crashed my car. I hadn't slept in 5 days. I also have PTSD from a life of extreme abuse, neglect, and isolation. And I was going through a divorce at the time, and had taken a ridiculous amount of mushrooms the day before the crash. When I crashed, no one was hurt, thankfully. I thought I was dead, and in hell, and was immediately being told what to do as punishment. I was completely disconnected from reality. If mind control is a thing, this is the closest I've come to experiencing it. I was told to take off all my clothes and run naked on the highway in the cold and rain to cleanse myself. I was then told to pick up a dead raccoon I saw, being told that I would bring it back to life by touching it. I picked it up and kept running. No good. It was still dead. Then I was told to give it love and life by humping it. I sort of just kind of smacked it against my limp and cold genitals. No good. What else? Immediately I was told to eat it. I bit a hair. I said, fuck this. I could never do something so gross. And the only explanation my mind gave me for why I was attempting these things was that I was in hell and it was punishment, so I had to do it. I refused and threw my raccoon friend away. Sorry, Bruno. Yes, I named him. Then I was told to dance around like I'm insane while running. No problemo there. I'm very limber and pretty agile with a good sense of rhythm. So I'm sure I put on a good show for the traffic jam witnessing this. Then I found a stick. I was told to put it in my bum as a means to cleanse myself from the sexual abuse I'd suffered early in life.
What?
I tried, and again, it was like, hell no, didn't do it. Then I was told to put the stick on my head, wrap it around, be like Jesus. I did that, but obviously it fell off, so I clearly wasn't Jesus. Then I was told it was time to go home, so get in the car with my brother, because he had just got there, but I had to find him. It was a Chevy truck with a VA license plate, so that was enough for me to be sure it was my brother, even though he doesn't have a Chevy truck, and he is but he is a Chevy guy, and they are loyal. He wouldn't open the door for some reason, obviously an NPC. I tried a few more vehicles, nope. Then I saw a fire truck, was told to seek help from them. They didn't let me get inside with them like I expected, so I climbed on top of the fire truck. I went to make friends with the guy who drives in the back of the fire truck by smacking on his window and shouting, "Eyes!" because I thought I had psychic powers for a few days at that point due to the lack of sleep and all. I mean, it kind of worked on my cats the night before, so I mean, what can I say?
Huh?
Wallace the fireman did not comply, though, and his windshield wipers hurt my fingers. This is when I knew it was time to stop. I climbed down the fire truck and did a plank Superman position onto the fire rescue until the fire rescue team came and got me. My mission was done. The ritual was completed. I was taken to a hospital. I was fine. A nurse told me I could leave at one point, I think, so I tried to leave based on that feeling I had. They didn't like that. They forced me to stay. When they took me down to the no-go zone, I got a bit loud and said, "I know my rights!" about the situation. They told me to shut up and go in a room, and I put my body in the room, but not my face, and I kept cursing and yelling. They sent 5 or 6 people to sedate me. When they all grabbed me, I was told to grab onto the pant leg of one of the security officers. Not any equipment or anything, just the pants itself, right above his knee. I bunched the fabric up as tight as I could with my right hand. The security team was willing to let me go, but I had my mind made up not to let go. The security team held me down while Officer Nixon, not his real name, the owner of the pants I was gripping, worked my right middle finger out. He then snapped it backwards, breaking the 3rd phalanx bone in half, and then pulled it forward, damaging the bone further, muscle, and nerves. Then the rest of the team decided it was time to hit me with 4 shots of Geodon, which is some wild stuff, because they had 2 doctors come interview me after that. I don't remember those 2 doctors, or the interviews, at all, but they decided I was a threat to the world and needed to be held involuntarily at another hospital. My doctor at this new hospital was a nightmare. He was not only from the cultural region of my family, but he was also interested only in talking about my family and my concerns about them, and about how wrong I was about all that, rather than anything else about my life that led to my PTSD or the day of the event. Just my luck. I have a strong suspicion that my very well politically connected father and stepmother tried to have me and my brother killed as children, but I can't prove it. The story is wild, and the reaction to the situation itself and to being questioned about it is so awful to me and many third parties, but I've cut ties with them. The fact that my doctor wanted to only speak about them was disconcerting to say the least, not to mention he outright asked me if perhaps my obsession with my family was the cause of major lifelong digestive issues I've had since childhood due to the abuse, and that only got worse after a failed surgery that was meant to correct damage done. He said, well, aside from that, how many people have been through things like that, but they don't come to the conclusions like you do and go around accusing and tarnishing their family. They also don't go through what I went through. They're not me, or dealing with my family. It was so fucking weird. On one occasion, he kept cutting me off and being really rude, so I asked him, are we done here? Because you keep cutting me off and you're not letting me speak. And he told me I can cut you off talking whenever I want because people like you don't know anything, and so why should I listen to your nonsense? That's pretty verbatim. And I said back, well then I guess we're done here because you're not going to let me talk and listen to my side of things. There's no objective way you can actually help me as a doctor if you won't even patiently listen to me. Cue his extreme irritation and shouting, get out. The whole stay was honestly pretty traumatic. My own treatment felt like it was a constant goad, and seeing people who are substantially ill and vulnerable being mistreated, neglected, and isolated by the staff set to care for them still makes me sick to my stomach. I've already made moves to start helping out at that hospital because those people really need advocates on their side. Anyway, 10 days passed inside with 0 incidents from me because I'm not insane unless I go 5 days of no sleep and abuse substances. Who knew? Now there's some local news articles floating around online about the incident, and they only show Fire Truck 33 in the pictures. This is obviously a message to the world that I am now a 33rd degree Freemason and I am the chosen one, king of the Illuminati.
Huh?
So now I'm only on THC and trying to put my life back and body back together. I've actually gotten a shocking amount done, and have laughed my ass off this whole ordeal in a way I haven't laughed ever. I don't suggest treating your depression or PTSD this way, but I feel okay in a lot of ways. Way more certain of myself and just okay with me, despite all this. To those concerned for my well-being, I've been in therapy for years, doing very well for a long time with positive trajectory. This was a one-off incident that was sleep deprivation and drug-induced. Enjoy your laughs. Be safe. TLDR, I didn't sleep for 5 days. I took too much, and my life unraveled in spectacular fashion.
Huh?
So that sounds pretty extra large to me, whatever happened.
Yeah, no, I'd say that counts. I'd say that fucking counts.
When the recollection of events itself is barely comprehensible, I would say that counts.
Yeah, I was very tempted to just say nice writing exercise, bro. Fucking what the
That doesn't even fucking count, dude.
Good lord.
Well, that was fun. I was enticed.
Oh, yes. It was
Gripping narrative.
fascinating.
Yeah. Anyway, we're not bottoming that, so let's move on to the lightning round.
All right.
It's time for the lightning round. This is where we go to our unpopular opinion, find some unpopular opinions. Maybe they're popular, maybe they're not popular. Do we agree? We might, or we might not. That's up for us to decide, not you. That would be weird. Anyway, let's go. Unpopular opinion, I love listening to neighbors or couples getting into shouting matches. Me too is my favorite fucking thing.
Who's gonna win? Fight! 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 Fight!
I wish I lived in an apartment complex so I could hear neighbors arguing more frequently.
My neighbors don't argue. Curses.
I'm sorry.
I need to get worse neighbors.
Yeah. Clearly. Unpopular opinion, GIFs in the comments are unfunny and take up space. You're unfunny and take up space. Next question.
GIFs are fucking hilarious. You shut your goddamn mouth.
Oh, yeah?
I have communicated entirely through GIFs before. You should try it sometime, OP.
Unpopular opinion, biting ice cream is superior to licking it. OP has super teeth.
Good for you, OP.
It is unpopular opinion, it does not disrespect a steak or the chef to eat it with steak sauce. I wouldn't know. I don't know steak culture.
I disagree. Nah,
I disagree entirely.
A
good steak needs no A1 or barbecue sauce. And if you like eating it that way, I suggest getting help.
Yeah, it's literally just basically telling the chef, I don't like your food and I need other things to make it taste good.
But Mr. Krabs told me the money is
I
always
need to
right.
drown this in sugar because your cooking sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, that's basically what you're saying, and it's also A1 steak sauce tastes like shit, so why would you do that to yourself?
Unpopular opinion, I don't want anyone to bag my groceries. Me neither, I don't trust them.
I'll do it myself.
Who knows what they're gonna slip in there.
To be fair, I sometimes have to, like, rearrange things in bags or double bag things myself because the person doing the bagging just doesn't think to do that for heavy objects and shit.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
The trauma you lived through is severe.
Oh, shut up.
You are valid. You are valid.
Thank you.
No problem, man. Let's see here. Unpopular opinion, it doesn't bother me to see bare feet in the office.
Good for you.
Dan Schneider has entered the chat. Unpopular opinion, don't take graduation photos before your graduation.
Well, then
Why
they're
not?
Huh?
As long as it's around a graduation, what's the big deal?
Yeah, it's in the general time frame of the graduation, so it's still a graduation photo. It still counts. It's like a 1-2 week difference doesn't really make that much of a difference.
Right. Unpopular opinion, complimenting someone after they compliment you is bad taste. How?
What?
How?
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 I don't know.
I don't get it.
I don't understand.
I don't get it. I don't
either.
get. I don't. You've got some weird hang-ups, my friend.
You do have some extremely bizarre hang-ups, and I do not agree or nor understand you.
Yeah. Unpopular opinion, logic and rhetoric are not enough to win an argument. You're probably right, but I don't want to say you are.
No, they're absolutely right.
They're right,
It's just like,
I don't want them to be, though. Unpopular opinion, sugar is better than salt on chicken.
What the fuck?
Like in a chicken and waffle situation?
No, I don't think that's what they mean.
I think that's what they mean.
I don't
I'm
think
gonna
that's
look
what
at
they
the post.
mean.
I'm gonna look at the post. What the fuck? When I cook chicken baked, preferably, I love adding sugar alongside olive oil. The sugar makes the baked chicken nice and tender. The oil along with the sugar creates a nice sauce that I can coat my veggies with if I'm cooking them along with the meal. Salt, on the other hand, just dries out my chicken and makes the flesh flaky. Sweetened chicken is how I'm able to get in my protein for my diet, and therefore I'm losing weight. I will never stop adding sugar to my meat. If it ain't sweet like candy, then I don't eat. Also, I want to point out that I also want to point out, in addition to this increased sociopathy, they keep spelling sugar with an E.
Oh, sugar.
Sugar. Shigeru Miyamoto. Anyway, you're a sociopath. That's my verdict.
That's
anyway.
just weird, man. It's just
weirdo.
weird.
Yeah. Unpopular opinion, the UK is not multicultural, but London and Manchester are. Yeah, that's how cities work.
Yeah, yep. Yeah, that's about right.
Unpopular opinion, I'm glad Ted Lasso is ending at season 3. I'm not. He should go on for 100 years. 100 years Ted Lasso. TedLasso.com.
More Ted Lasso!
Yeah. I don't know who he is, but apparently he's being added to multiverses at some point, so there's that.
Ted Lasso, 6 seasons in a movie.
Yeah, I concur. I don't know who Ted Lasso is or what he does, but I concur. Unpopular opinion, PB&Js are better with more jelly in the PB to jelly ratio. People overdo the peanut butter. I disagree.
I disagree. And again, this is just another sugar fag. Like, come on, guys.
Yeah.
That's not even my problem here. The problem is the more jelly you put on, the more it's gonna leak out. You want the peanut butter to be the sealing element and the jelly to complement that without like constantly squeezing out of the bread edges. Yeah. It's too much jelly, it's just a mess. Sticky mess. Unpopular opinion, I prefer old/stale/expired gummy candies. Do you hate your teeth? What did your teeth ever do to you? I'm upvoting for a genuinely unpopular opinion, but also, fuck you?
Yeah. It's just confusing. Why?
Let's see here. Unpopular opinion, nothing personal, it's just a euphemism for I don't care if you get hurt. Nothing personal, kid. Yeah, you're probably right.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Unpopular opinion, nuclear bombs aren't scary at all. Okay, Dr. Manhattan.
Okay. You have become death, destroyer of worlds. What the fuck, man?
I don't know. Unpopular opinion, I hate perfume layering. Me too. I don't know what that is, but I hate it. You've convinced me. Unpopular opinion, it's fine to wear white to a wedding. When was it not?
This is some fucking... okay, I know what this is. I know what this is like some fucking... Like, the bride is being very, stuck up and selfish, being like, I'm the only person allowed to wear white. I must stand out at my wedding. You all must wear black and be depressing.
Unpopular opinion, driving to the gym to run on a treadmill is a waste of resources. Empirically, yes.
Yes, but... Yeah, kinda.
Yep. Anyway,
You just take a jog.
Yeah.
Certain, you are not giving very many of your opinions to these unpopular opinions.
Unpopular...
I'm doing 6 things at once in the background, including masturbating! Leave me alone!
Alright.
Unpopular opinion, MTV was nowhere near as risky and cutting edge as people wish to remember. I don't know, I wasn't part of the MTV generation. What do you think, Sheridan?
Well, it wasn't supposed to be controversial at first. It was supposed to be music fucking television! Like, they just showed the occasional inappropriate, like, music video. Like, that was as risky as it was. And then people were like, ooh, and then, like, fucking Catholic right-wing parents were like, oh, you can't listen to new music. It was the music that was the issue, not the channel. But then MTV was like, oh, people like the edgy shit, and we like sticking it to old Catholic Karens, so let's make a bunch of bullshit shows that are terrible and just solely exist for shock value.
And also Beavis and Butthead.
It was pretty based, if we're being
Beavis and
honest.
Butthead was still during the golden era. To
Yeah,
be fair.
yeah.
Speaking of music,
Now you have Catfish, which literally encourages illegal behavior. But anyway,
Right.
yeah, I know, based. Unlike us, where we never do that. Unpopular opinion: Daft Punk's Random Access Memories is an incredibly arrogant album. No, you're an incredibly arrogant redditor, and the album is great. Go fuck yourself.
that's like saying Dark Side of the Moon isn't a great album. Like, it's not my cup of tea, but I love that album.
Yeah, it's a good album.
Or like saying Queens of the Stone Age are too pretentious. That's the point.
Yeah. Let's see here. I lost my place. Okay. Let's see here. I gotta see their argument for this one. Unpopular opinion: the BLT is an incomplete sandwich. It is an incomplete sandwich made of only toppings. I've always been disappointed and let down and left still feeling hungry. You need to add turkey or some other... Don't add turkey. Some other meat. Add another meat. I think it could be the fact that tomatoes do nothing for me, and it feels like the star of the show is the bacon lettuce. Bacon lettuce turkey will always be my BLT of this summer. Only this summer?
Only this summer?
Anyway,
What about other summers?
Fuck you for eating turkey, garbage sandwich meat.
You are eating bad turkey, Zeke!
What about after next season?
Yeah, what about that? Anyway, F tier sandwich meat.
It's not my fault you've only ever eaten dry turkey.
Kevin, I'm talking right now. I'm talking about prepackaged
I know,
fucking
yeah.
turkey slices for sandwiches, which are the
that's-
wettest turkey you can get. You stupid.
To be
idiot.
fair, that is true. That is true.
Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
I'll do that later.
Not you, Kevin. I'm talking about this guy who says he hates Costco muffins. Fuck you.
Oh, gee. What? What?
Uh-huh.
What?
I don't know.
Oh my god, no. What?
Unpopular opinion: it's dumb when people say I'm so tired of living through historical events. Well, then maybe historical events should stop happening while I'm living through them. Why don't you think about me? Unpopular opinion: there should be a discount on haircuts for balding people. Probably.
Probably.
You are cutting less hair, so yeah.
True. Not
Yeah.
not $25.
Mm-hmm. I mean, honestly, if you're balding, just go to a barber, get an $8 haircut.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you care at that point? It's going away. Let's see here. Unpopular opinion: apples should not be the face of fruits. He might be onto something. It might be time to dethrone the apple.
The rise of the mango shall begin.
The moderators have chosen Team Strawberry.
That's a good choice. Potentially.
Yeah.
It's a good choice.
Yeah. Let's see here. Unpopular opinion: video games are too cheap.
No.
Did EA write this?
Are you I would pay $90 for a game.
In fact, I'd sell my soul for fucking Battlefield 12.
Jesus. No. I'm sorry, if you think $70 for a video game is still too fucking cheap, then, like, no, go back to EA. Go back. No.
Let's see here.
Look, man, we got it down to, like, $50 during the 6th generation, and it's just gone back up.
Right, yeah, okay,
since.
whatever. Kevin, I get it. You don't understand inflation, whatever. This guy, meanwhile, does not understand the point behind comments like, I wish I could erase my memory to experience blank for the first time again. Well, you see, the point of such comments is that the feeling behind them is that the first time you experience something is magical, because it's a feeling of nuance, of like, discovery and novelty, and when you re-experience something, you don't quite have that same novelty of discovery.
Yeah.
So what they want is that, again.
Yeah, so, like...
That is the point behind those comments.
Yeah. Like, what does OP think that means?
Well, apparently he doesn't.
Well, that's what that means. So, like, it's an understandable feeling.
Unpopular opinion, I like just having one pillow. Oh, do you have your bed in the center of the room, not touching any walls either, you fucking sociopath? I bet he does. I bet he does. Unpopular opinion, birds are way cooler than dinosaurs. Well, how would you know? You've never met a dinosaur. Unpopular opinion, hotels have no right to take a deposit. Yeah, I agree. That's weird.
Yeah, that's bizarre when they do that. I don't know why. I don't know why.
It's not even like anything. It's always like, give us $25, we'll give it back. It's like, what is $25 going to cover anyway? Anyway.
Yeah.
I have to wonder why that became a thing.
I don't know. Unpopular opinion, squirrels are beautiful, glorified rats. Yeah.
You ever call one of my favorite VTubers a rat again?
I don't know who the fuck you're talking about, and I don't care.
Hey, I'm doing research. Squirrel.
Yeah, no.
That sure is a lot of words.
Yeah, no, Bales is the rat. Bales is the rat.
Great.
Unpopular opinion, I don't like animals or birds. Well, wait, but why are those separate things to you?
Well, birds aren't real.
Right.
Right.
But they are better than dinosaurs, according to the guy who's never met a dinosaur before. So, there is that. Unpopular opinion, hot dogs are not their own species of sandwich, they are subs. We're not having this conversation right now.
Oh, God. Look, the hot dog is a sandwich podcast is over there. Thank you.
Yeah, wrong show. Unpopular opinion, I decided I hate phone cases. I'm proud of you.
Good job. Great.
We're all very proud.
He hates keeping a phone past the first drop.
Anyway, we're gonna give that guy a golf clap. Maybe 5. I don't know. Unpopular opinion, I'm 30 years old. I've never gone to a dentist. I think lots of people visit them way too often. I agree. That's what big dentist wants you to think.
Dentists are a scam to sell you more teeth.
Don't listen to Big Teeth!
Yeah. Unpopular opinion, Mountain Time is the best time zone in the North America. Okay, Mormon. Mormon alert. Let's see here. Unpopular opinion, physical media has downsides. Yeah, like it takes up a lot of fucking space.
Yeah, that's true.
There are, of course there are downsides to physical media. Like, every single thing in existence has a downside to it. Like, this isn't special. Be more specific.
Kevin, that's not true. Hollow Knight has no downsides.
Fuck.
The perfect game. Anyway. Unpopular opinion, all seafood is disgusting, except salmon. Weird line to draw there, buddy.
I like shrimp.
Rainy days are better than dry days. Yeah, I guess. Yeah.
Unless you want to drive really fast.
Yeah. Or you want to, I don't know, paint outside. Then that would be bad. Unpopular opinion, the bride and groom should pay for their wedding party's attire. That's an idea. That's a way to have less friends. I think neither. I think neither. I think the wedding industry should just crash and burn already.
Yeah, if fucking Itas and whatever have told us anything, then the fucking wedding industry needs to be taken down a few fucking pegs.
Yeah. Unpopular opinion, character clothing is awful in Cyberpunk. It's not great, but I get what they're going for.
I have no opinion on this. I have not played through Cyberpunk yet.
The character it's alright. There's some good stuff. There's a lot of like whatever stuff. It's not I think it's just that the aesthetic is not to everyone's taste.
Right.
Let's see here. Unpopular opinion, cereals are disgusting.
You're disgusting, and I want you dead.
Well, you wouldn't think they were disgusting if you bought from our sponsor today, Magic Spoon.
Dude, I saw Magic Spoon at fucking Walmart. That shit's like $10 a box. What the
It's
shit?
so bad. Don't. It's not worth the money. It's not.
It's so expensive. $10 for one fucking box of cereal? What the shit? What the shit?
Yeah.
Kevin, tell me what the shit. Explain this to me.
Somehow taking out all of the things that make cereal makes it more expensive. I don't fucking know. It's weird.
Kevin, you're a bad video analysis person. Unpopular opinion, new metal was awesome and it's severely missed.
Look, dude. My specialty is anime and movies, not cereal.
Well, that was your mistake.
Anyway, what was this? What was this one?
New metal was awesome and is severely missed. I guess they're just not making new metal anymore.
It's not nearly as prevalent as it used to be.
Sure. Unpopular opinion, if you think everyone is entitled to a trial, you don't get to be upset that bad people will have a lawyer. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Look,
Like, yeah, that's how it works.
yeah.
Yeah, that's how a trial works. Let's see here. During rain... Oh, we have a driving one. Get ready. Unpopular opinion, during rain or snow or other conditions, drivers should not receive hate for driving in the left lane.
I don't know, you two fucking drive and I don't. What's your opinion?
What was the question?
During rain, snow, and other conditions, drivers should not receive hate for driving in the left lane.
No, they shouldn't.
Yeah, I agree.
Cool.
If you do what you need to. Let's see here. Drinking alcohol on an empty stomach is the best and most reasonable way to drink.
No. What? Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess we're going to have to get Kevin to test this repeatedly next episode. Tune in next episode where Kevin gets crunk on an empty stomach. Absolutely happening.
Let's
be
go!
there or be square. Yes. I'm being serious. You're doing that.
Fuck.
It is now canon. Yep. All right. So stay tuned to that. That's a hook. That's a cliffhanger if I've ever seen one. If you want to fucking see that thing that's definitely happening, Kevin, then you can subscribe to this channel for more awesome videos like this. And if you want to be part of the show, you can email us at bakagaijinshow@gmail.com, just like the deodorant guys. Or follow us on Twitter at ZekeFreak, at CCharmanderK, and at Saradin Cedranor. Also join our Discord server. Link below if you want. No pressure. Stop pressuring them. Kevin, I can feel the pressure exiting from your body. Stop pressuring them.
You don't know anything. You don't know that.
Whatever. Shut up. You're getting drunk next week. Anyway, let's go. ZekeFreak out. Chat for now.
They tell me that I'm never gonna make it. They want me to do something that could make sense. They hate when I keep dreaming I'll be famous, but I don't give a fuck, I'ma keep chasing. I got all this potential that's deep inside of me, but they hate when you're successful cause they try to be. They sit there being judgmental because you're trying things, and they just want you to settle and do the right thing. So get a good job, don't slack off. Wake up every morning, make a good impression on your boss. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and when you're making money, make sure you don't spend it too soon. Fuck that, I'll do what I wanna do. I got a different path from everyone and that includes